Morning. Wakey, wakey, wakey. Right, lots of things to tell you today. First of all, I'm going to sit down. Do you mind if I sit down, Paul? Just perch. I'll just perch, right? First of all, right, a lot of you have got a bit worried and a bit upset about the email you got. So I just want to put, right. Do you remember when Vicky announced she was having a baby? I'm not having a baby, before we go any further. Oh, sit down. Ooh. I'm not having a baby. But remember when Vix had good news to announce, right? I said in the office, on the day of my probation, let's have some good news. Let's let all my lovely customers, all my lovely viewers get some money off, sort of thing. And it kind of went, because none of us are working in the build, we're all satellite working, everything. Anyway, I'm not going anywhere. Let's just put this straight. The whole Save John thing is so that you get money off, right? It was all meant to be a thank you to you for being loyal to me. If you can all buy nothing, don't do this, but you could all buy nothing today, right? And I'll still have a job, right? The amount you spend isn't going to keep me. No. I'm just being honest with you. I don't want you to think you have to spend your money to save me. I want you to spend your money to save £10, but I don't want you to save. I'm fine. I'm here. Can you imagine them trying to get rid of me? Let's be honest. Apart from that lady and her 3 friends who don't like me. Do you remember she messaged in? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, she'll be upset. I've ruined her day now, haven't I? But you know what? All the rest of you. So look, this is what we're doing. I'll just show you a slide here very quickly, right? So if you spend £40 or more, you can put the code Save John. It should be Celebrate John, really, shouldn't it, rather than Save John? But anyway, you put the code in Save John, you'll get £10 off. So let me tell you how it works, right? You can put all sorts in your basket. It doesn't have to be one item over £40, but don't check out until you've got £40 worth in your basket. Do you know what I mean? So if you came in and bought the early bird, right? If you come in and buy the early bird and check out, it doesn't go towards your £40. If you come in and buy the early bird, then you come in and buy a bit of William Morris, and then you come in and buy a book, and then you come in and buy a kit or something. Say that again. Oh, okay. So you're going to them buy 400 early birds and you'll be all right? Oh, yeah. So on the early bird, there's hundreds. Normally we're saying check out before they all go. We've got hundreds of them, so don't worry about checking out later on. Basically, you need to put £40 worth of stuff in your... you don't have to spend £40, but if you are going to spend over £40, put the code in and you'll get £10 off. So, okay, now... Right, everything for the show is on pre-order. It's not just what's on the telly, though. I'm thinking, we always go on about creative grids and we hear, you want the 6x24 and you want the square. Buy both of those and you'll get £10 off. Or let's have a think what else. Right, now, right? They haven't thought this one through, but if you come in to buy the William Morris mega bundle, first of all, you get half a metre for free, and you'll get £10 off. Do you know what I mean? So you can either go onto the website. What you could do is if you think, I really need all the little things, some quick unpicks, glue pen, things like that. If you need lots of, make sure that it goes to £40, not including your P&P. Don't include your P&P. It's just on merchandise. But it's on, basically, if you spend more than £40, you get £10 up. But you've got to put the code in. You've got to put the code Save John in it, right? But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not adding any undue pressure at all whatsoever. Right, before I go on to the early bird, there's an awful lot of questions come through. Glennie says, I'm glad to hear that. Morning, everyone. Hannah. Are you into vinyl records, Hannah? Right, I'm glad you're staying, says Pauline. Does the £40 include your P&P? No, it doesn't include your P&P. There'd be a riot if you went anywhere, says Lynn Chewett. Of course you're not going anywhere. We all love you, says Julie. Can't find the dress pattern, says Pauline. We'll just double check. Good morning, John. Congratulations. Alan, have you changed your name? Sewing Reno Patchwork Quilt. I'll tell you about my Christmas later on. Anyway, I just want to get that out of the way right at the very beginning, right? I just want to get that out of the way so nobody feels bad. And I don't want, if you don't want to spend £40, don't spend £40. I shouldn't say that really because the management, whatever. But, oh, is she? My friend lives in publishing. Oh. Anyway, should we get on? I'll stand up now because we've got to do the early bird. Good morning. Today's early bird. Now, you know what the early bird is. We get something and we take money off it. Right, we've got hundreds of these. I love them. Hang on, have I got a book here? No, I have not. I'll get one in a minute. Right, have a look at this, right? Graphics coming in. Saving £1. So, £2.99. £2.99. Right, you're thinking, what are they? Well, they're little, look at this. These are, what are they, little Paul just said? Well, I'll show you. There you go. They're gorgeous. What's the matter? Marcia, Hannah has a record player in the front room. That's her answering. Anyway, look, their little magnet. So if you've got a bookmark, if you're following a pattern and you want to just mark up your pattern, then you can just literally, now this, I'll have to have this one. I've just ripped the card on that one. Yep. Aren't they brilliant? So you get 4 in the packet, and they are, so what? Do what, sorry? Oh, sorry, my head's in shot. They are, they are daffodil, golden lily, honeysuckle and larkspur. Now, is this the one that was designed by his daughter? No. No, it wasn't. No. Honeysuckle was designed by the daughter. £2.99. You're saving £1. So how many of those would you have to buy to spend your £40? I'm only joking. You don't get the book. Yeah, exactly. Just look at those then. I'll just put the book away. Gorgeous. Oops. Oh! Nothing. What fell off the wall? It was I'm blaming Angela Presley. Anyway. What? Keep going through for these. Keep going through. Yeah, now don't check out. Do not check out. Yeah. Okay, I'll repeat those later. Do not check out. Do not check out till you got 4. If you want to take advantage of the £10 off, do not check out. It's opposite to what I normally say, isn't it? But do not check out until you've got £40 in your basket, not including your P&P. All right, shall we do the menu? Here's the menu. Morris & Co. Fabrics, first of all. Then Adele's with us. That's Adele with 2 L's, not Adele the singer. Well, she might be able to sing, but she's a science teacher, isn't she? Oh, no. I'm going to have to make sure that she doesn't fall over. That she's making the baby romper. Then, yeah, there's about 100 quilting clips on the floor. 10 o'clock, and now it's supposed to be Quilt Kits revisited. It's Hannah's Kits revisited, or anything that Hannah's liked over the last few weeks. Then we've got a front tie dress with Adele. You can either make it like that one there with the long sleeves, but there you go. Or you can make it with no sleeves or little bell sleeves and things like that. So that's at 11 o'clock. Then, of course, we go to Yarn Lane. And Yarn Lane is Adventures in Crafting, Pocket Scarves and Hats by Sam Sabido. They are not, Hannah said, now it's really weird. I need to tell you something else as well because Elliot can't fit. This isn't working. You know, I normally look at you and I've got my monitor. It's not working. So I'm just looking into the black abyss. Well, it's not because I could just see the camera going like that. Anyway, that's Yarn Lane at 12 o'clock. And Hannah said, how can all those scarves fit in your pocket? They don't fit in your pocket. They're scarves with pockets, which most people would have known. But anyway. Congratulations. Wonderful cheery news, says Trudy. Just what we need. Oh, don't. That we have. Oh, now I'm not permanently on. I'm not on every day, but we can have a word with Hayley about possibly getting me a few more though, because they only give me 10, don't they? Thank you, Sewing Street, for keeping our wonderful John. No need to worry about a protest now. Margaret says, glad to hear your news. You're very perky this morning. It's because I'm feeling a bit under the weather, I think, Margaret. That's why. The dress pattern's there, Pauline. Pauline, the dress pattern is there underneath in pre-order. It's in pre-order. Keep going down. You'll find it in pre-order. Right. So let's do how to get in touch. Oh, I'm looking at... go to the website first. Oh, yeah, it's different. We're doing it different today. Hannah said website first. There you go. Click on Watch Live. Right. No, I didn't say it. Hannah said it. Then you see the box that says send message to the studio. So what you do is you write your message in there. She's not writing a message today. Oh, here you go. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Click on that, send message. You'll get a confirmation say it's gone through to the studio. And that is the one that will go through in the white box underneath. Right, let me just show you how you buy as well from the website. Scroll down. Let's find the pattern. So there's today's early bird. There's it. Right, everything is on pre-order. So there's all your gorgeous William Morris fabrics that are coming up now. And keep going. Keep going. No, that's the bumper. No romper suit. Keep going. So, oh, look, things are selling out already. Keep going. There's the dress pattern. There's the dress pattern. Okay, now those sizes on there are American sizes. Just remember, we'll talk about that nearer the time, but they are American sizes. Okay? Right. Susan says, good morning, John. That's brilliant news. Kath says, good news, John. Good news about the AstraZeneca vaccine. Oh, that's news that's come up while I've been here, I think. What'd you say, Hannah? Oh, yeah, remember, it's anything on the web as well, not just that I've got on the show today. Go to the website, choose rulers, sewing machine. You can't use it with split pay, and you can't use it with any other offers that are on at the moment. Right, there it is. But you do have to put Save John in as your... Yeah, I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved. Like that, you know. Anyway, I've got William Morris. Fabric coming up. I've got a few other things. Oh, sorry, I haven't done this yet because we're into a different order, isn't it? Email studio@sewingstreet.com, studio@sewingstreet.com, or you can send a message on Facebook Live, which is what I've got open on this rather small. Oh, that, yeah, with next week we're doing Save Paul. Save Paul. Save Paul and his bobble hat. Right, okay, now what we do next? Oh, okay. We were going to do other things. It's all change, all on the change, right? Mega bundle. Right, now all of these are available by the half meter, so don't worry about that. But the mega bundle's flying out, right? So what it is you've got half a meter of all of these William Morris fabrics, but you get half a meter for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, You get 14 meters, but you're only paying for 13 and a half. You're only paying for 13 and a half. You like that one? Yeah, it's gorgeous. We will look in more detail in a second. Okay, if you want to use your code. Oh, right, okay. So look, this is 90. Oh, I can't see that. 97. Is Elliot not in yet? £97 and 37 pence, right? You're already getting half a meter for free. Put the code in, and you'll get an extra £10 off. So you get it for 87.37. And you're getting one of those for free as well. And then if you've got your early bird, you can check it all out at the same time, can't you? Okay, we haven't even started showing it yet, and we've got fewer than 20 of the mega bundles left already. It's brand new. It's brand new today. We will come back and look at it. And all these are available by the half meter as well. Right, okay, so Hannah made more mega bundles than we normally do because she's seen over the last few weeks that every time we brought you a mega bundle, it sold out too quickly. But the fact we've got fewer than 20 already, and it's only 8:15. And Hannah wants the management to know she did make enough. That's what she really wants them. Good morning, John. Fantastic that you're staying, although my bank account doesn't agree. Dee says, morning, John, looking gorgeous as always. Great news. Definitely need you on TV more days of the week. I tell you what, if I give you Hayley's email address, send them to studio. send them to studio, and then Hannah can forward them on to Hayley if you want me to have more shifts in a month. Oh, yes, and this is a message from Hannah, right? So if you love William Morris, right, you know his daughter, May, there's a new range of that, and Hannah's desperate to get in for you. And she keeps telling the buying department, so if you email in saying you want it, then... So let's hassle Hayley to get me more shifts and buying to get... Oh, and Paul, well, you have to be with me during my bubble. So if I get more, you have to have more, Paul. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Because what I'm doing is I'll show you those in a second. I've got other things that you can add that maybe you want your £10 off. This is the first thing I'm going to show you. And the reason I'm showing this, apart from it being Hannah's favourite book, it's Hannah and Mai's last show before the new year. Start your new year of pot holders, right? $7.99. $7.99. But there's 52. Look, you can make one a week. 52 weeks. Is that you, Elliot? Elliot. Don't just nod your head at me when, yeah, whatever. Elliot's upset that I'm staying, you see, because Elliot wanted my job. Yeah, he wanted to go down. What's the matter? Well, you do everything else. You might as well do the presenting as well. Poor old Elliot, right? Everything. Keys. Did you get my key cut? No. Sorry. Have you done what? I don't know what that is. I can't say that live on telly. I'm just watching what he does. So if he does it again, we can fix it. It's because I had to film a promo yesterday. See, I knew I was staying yesterday. Well, I knew I wasn't going anywhere anyway. Try and get rid of me. Jackie, good morning, John, Hannah and Paul. Yay, you're staying. More, please. Claire Payne, morning, gorgeous, fabulous shirt. Thank you very much. No, that's fine. We have to stay on the book while Elliot now messes around with the camera. No, it's fine, it's fine. It'll be there in a minute. Is that all it was? He's plugged something in underneath the auto cue thing. I'll keep going through this. Not yet. Hannah wouldn't make pot holders. She'd make a what? Hey! Well, it's a funny shape though, Elliot. Oh, I'm gonna look. If you leave it like that, I'll be really skinny. Just cut to me, Paul. Look.
It's not like that at home.
Oh, they can't see that at home. Oh, on my screen there, I'm about 10 foot tall and about this fat. Are you going to make it normal now? Make it normal, Elliot. Go back to the book. Yes, I'll show you the contents. Here you go. Well, actually, it's really weird because it's 52, but it goes up to 75. Thank you, Elliot. You can go home to bed now. There was a wire needs to go in underneath. Right, look, Hannah, there's no picture of them all. Yeah, you could do it. You could do, what's they called? Is it called a sample quilt? Hang on, my brain's... Sampler quilt. I knew it was right, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. I'm only showing that because that's Hannah's favourite book. Right. I've not seen this before. Pat Sloan, The Perfect Little Box of Neutrals. They are 50 weight, 10 small spools, 220 yards on each one. Brand new. Now, they've got... Oh, sorry, wrong way. They've got polythene on them, so obviously they're a bit shiny. All the neutrals that you need. Right, hang on. So how much is this? Right, this is $33.99. And how much was the book? £7.99. If you buy this and the book, you're over your £40. You get £10 off. Because obviously, if you just buy these, you won't qualify. If you buy these and check out, you won't qualify. But if you buy those in the book, and I'm not adding any undue pressure. Only buy something you want, but you're going to save £10. I know. Message me in as well on the Facebook Live. Message me in and tell me what you've bought, because it's from me or from the website. Teresa says, hooray. Glennis says she's done her order. That's it. And Faye says, my parcel's arriving this morning from you. It's my mini sewing iron in a case. We need more John on TV, please, please. Thank you, Faye. Get packing your kitchen, Faye. Faye's moving. She's moving. She's packing her house up. Anyway, look at these. Look at these, right? They're 50 weight. Oh, look at lovely colours. Perfect for quilting, aren't they? I mean, you can dressmate with them as well, but those colours, how brilliant are they? £33.99. Two of them, no, not two of them, 10 of them, all 200 metres. Oh, no? Yeah, when we do the neutrals, when we do the essentials and the neutrals and the big spools, they fly out like that. These, you get 10 for £33.99. So they're 50 weight, so perfect for all your sewings. Oh, Glenys bought the William Morris. That's where she got her £10 off. Oh, Trudy says, help. I've got so excited with you staying, John. Somehow I've managed to process my order without adding the code. Right, ring the call centre immediately. They'll sort it for you. It's completely for free. It's just down the road. 0800 001 4433. Ring them now. Tell them what you've done. They'll sort it for you. They're brilliant like that. They're absolutely brilliant. Kitchen cupboards are all ready for the removal man to pack. Did you have any nice tins in there? When I moved, I found tins from like 20 years earlier. In fact, what was it? I got something out the cupboard the other day. I thought, well, I'll have that. I fancy that. And then looked at it. It was 2015. 2015 it was. Anyway. Gorgeous. £33.99. Right, let's move on. These are just ideas for you to add to your thing. Right, now, if you buy this, right, you can check out straight away and you'll get your £10 off. Put the code in, obviously. Put the code in. No, oh, I've just broken the box. Yours won't be broken. No, it wasn't me. It was what you've done. You break it, you buy it. Well, no, I've opened it and it came off. That's all. Oh, yeah, because I'm saying don't care now. £88.99. Right, now, if you use this, you'll get that for £78.99, won't you? Use the code. What's the matter, Hannah? It's a huge saving. £10 off is a lot of money. I'm thinking, though, I would do, because yesterday we realised that lots and lots of people have made tops of quilts because, the batting spray we had yesterday sold out, right? Completely sold out. Oh, and then Dulcie rang me yesterday going, oh, I want 2 of those lights. Sold out. Sold out. The one she wanted, completely sold out. I think a lot of you... sorry. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about... Go to the website and buy batting. Because now's the time you're going to get your £10 off. So even if you're thinking, oh, I need batting for my quilt, when's the shop's going to be open next? And what's going to happen this afternoon? That's what's made me a bit like, I'm worried. I'm worrying today. I got stressed. I got very stressed. 1,300 metres on each spool. Yeah, she ignored my stress. So when Hannah's stressed, we all have to be stressed, right? When I'm stressed, sell the cotton, John. Sell the cotton. Pink. Pink variegated. Lucy Brennan chose the orange. She was in charge of orange. Because if you look on the front, they're all chosen by Jo Avery, Lucy Brennan, Carolyn Forster. Angela on my bottom. Bought the wadding. Oh! Bought wadding. Thank you, John. Great news you're staying. Never doubt they make the right decision. And yes, please, more of you from Ange. No point telling me. You have to tell Hayley Marshall Say. Hayley Marshall Say is who you have to tell. Message from Zan across the bottom now. Just bought the Tula Pink Monkey Wrench threads with voucher code. See? Oh, do you know what? We've got, in what hour is that? 10 o'clock, right? If you've got your William Morris, right, and or you're thinking, I'm not a William Morris, I'm more of a Tula girl. They're Tula, aren't they? I've got fat quarter bundles from Tula. One in green, one in red, and one in kind of apricots coming up. I know. Just think. But you can only use the code once. So if you've already used it on William Morris, don't think, oh, I'll come back later and get that. You can only use it once. Right, very quickly, normally on the days like this when we give £10 off, we say, buy a Stripology, right? I sold them all the other day. Oh, Christmas Day. Christmas Day. It was. Oh, okay. So Hannah just said, you sold them all, John. Only because they had money off. Anyway, put the graphics in for this. Now I'm staying. She's being horrible, isn't she? This is the only one we have now. I'll just put my hands in so you can see it's the mini. It's the mini. But now you'd need to buy something else with this. You'd need to buy oh no, the early bird won't be enough. But anyway, add this to your order. Help take you over the £40, won't it? Yeah, like Gerardine, if you've got every single creative rig going, then today... Now, it's open until midnight tonight, so if you're at work and you're watching this later, don't be thinking, oh, I missed it. It's till midnight tonight, and the day is Wednesday, the 30th of December, 2000 and... 2020. I nearly said 2012, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. If it was 2012, I'd be in my 30s, wouldn't I? Message across the bottom. Morning, John. Glad you're saying my insomnia has kicked in with a vengeance. 26 hours no sleep. But use the code. About 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Kath. My friend Koki's been going through that, and she'd gone like 7 days with no proper sleep. And she was like that. So that's her name, Koki. I'll tell you, sister she is. She's a big film director, Koki. She did that one, How to Name a Girl, was it called? How to Name a Girl. She is the sister of Mel that one, Goodrich. You know Mel off the telly? Sue and Mel. Yeah, Goodrich, Mel. That is, yeah, it was Koki's sister, is Mel. Yeah? Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to William Morris. Shall we do, let's do Mega Bundle first. Just see how many there are left. Oh, Glynis bought some, oh no, buy fun mask fabric. Oh, that's coming up later, Glynis, that is, the fun mask fabric. Right, Mega Bundle, £97.37. You get, oh no, now last time I showed you this, which was literally minutes ago, there were 20, weren't there? There's now fewer than 10. Go on. We can't make more of the bundles, but all of the fabric is available, but then you don't get your half a metre for free, right? So, if you think about it, you're getting this one for, well, you're getting any of them free. You're getting one for free, plus you get, if you use the code, you'll get your £10 off. So actually, so hang on, this, how much is about, is this £7.49 for half a metre? So you're saving £7.49, £17.49 if you think about it, because you're getting that for free, plus your £10 off if you use the code. But there are fewer than 10. We're in single figures of the Mega Bundle. I haven't even shown you each the fabric, but you know what? When I was unbagging this yesterday, I said to Hannah, I don't think we've had any of these fabrics before because it's a new range, isn't it? What's it called? Orkney, right? I said, every single one of these fabrics, when you take them out of the bag, I went, oh, you can so tell this is William Morris. Oh, you can so tell this is William Morris. You know what I mean? It's like, what a gorgeous, makes such a lovely, they just go so beautifully together, don't they? Now, it's not like it normally is. It's not like 3 patterns, all 5 different colours. It's like some of them have only got 1 colourway. Some have got 2 colourways. Some have got 3 colourways. It's everything we have from the collection. And as I say, we're down to fewer than 10. Oh, hang on. Jackie's selling. Everyone, Save John is the code. Oh, Bryony missed the code. I've been watching about 20 minutes. Oh, we'll keep showing it, Bryony. Don't you worry. Here it is. Yeah, it's valid on sewing machines, but obviously not split pay. You can't use it on split pay because the computer can't deal with that. Right. What I'd do... Oh, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, changed my mind. Right, okay. Right, where should we start? That one there. Right. Ooh, you're going to... First of all, I'll show you the selvage in a minute, but you're going to love this. Right. Remember, it's quilting weight, it's 100% cotton, it's machine washable, and it's upside down, and it's 44 inches wide. I'll show you the full half metre. Yeah. So this is what you... Right, okay, if you only buy half a metre, that's what you get, right? But if you think you want 4 metres of it, it will come joined together. So you'll get a piece 4 metres long. And if you want 4 metres of it and you're buying on the web, you put 8 units into the how much you want. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Right, I'm going to put it down now. This is stunning, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's right, web. What's this one called then? May. Hang on, no. Morris & Co. Orkney Seasons by May. Or is it called Orkney Seasons? Have I made that wrong? I've done that wrong. No, it's just Orkney. It's just Orkney. So this is Seasons. Oh, this must be by the daughter. But why have they called it Seasons by May? Because it doesn't mean May as in next to June, does it? Gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, I think they worked as a collective, didn't they, really? Yeah. Oh, I think that is just gorgeous. Nearly swore, gorgeous. The background colour is like a teal, a deep teal. Then you've got, look at the intricacy on those birds. Look at the, oh, hang on, we'll get there. There you go. Oh, it's stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I don't know. I think they're made by Free Spirit, so you know the cotton is going to be good. Oh, actually, write that down, Hannah, because I need to ask you a question. Not about this, about what? Thank you. So there's me saying, this one's done by the daughter. It might not be. Might not be, Susanna. They're very difficult to tell. She's just read the main title. This is a collection done by both of them, by William and his daughter May. So this one's by May. She's very talented, isn't she? Anyway, so it's $7.49 for half a metre. Gorgeous. I've got to move on. Look, it's 1:30 already. Oh, that is stunning. Is it flying out, Hannah? Yeah, I thought it might be. I've got the same fabric on a cream background now. Not so many... I was going to say not so many colours in this one, but there are. It's just the fact that it's on a cream background. Oh, they're all beautiful, aren't they? Tells a different story being in the cream. Don't you think? Looks completely different. It's exactly the same as the one I just showed you, but with the cream background. Obviously, Yeah, I'm just checking. The colours are different of the flowers and everything, so the whole thing is a different colourway. Linen is the colour. It's not in linen. It's just linen is the colour. Morning, John. So pleased to see your smiling face this morning. Love a bit of Morris & Co. almost as much as Liberty. Oh, Karen in Kent, that'll be. Hello, Karen in Kent. How are you? Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, Anne got the bundle. Look. Got the bundle. Hurrah. So excited from Anne on the Isle of Anglesey. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. If you're putting half a metre in your basket, do not check out till your basket gets to £40 if you want to make this. If you want to spend that much, you don't have to. You can come in and just buy half a metre and that's fine. But if you want to use the code, which one next, Hannah? Okay, I'll just go in order then. So this one I've got in 2 colourways. They're oak leaves. Yeah, oak leaves, look. Oh. Now, when I was unpacking yesterday, I didn't realise they were the same fabric, but it's exactly the same fabric, different colourways. Do the brown one first. The linen is it's going to be like Sansa when we did Spice and Garden, isn't it? Linen is obviously the background colour of this. Yeah, it's 100% cotton. Oh, look, that's even got little acorns on it, look. I like oak leaves as well. I think they're beautiful. No, obviously, linen is the colour. Crazy Lorraine, morning. Love the William Morris. Freezing here in Peterborough. Oh, the roads were icy when I came in this morning here. Oh, Pauline got her order with the £10 off and she got the early bird. Gorgeous, isn't it? That's so lovely. I'll put my hand in so you can see the size of the print. What was your old saying, Paul? Subtle but substantial. Nice, okay. Now I've got the same one in green. I wonder what they call it. Oh, indigo they call this one. We love this one, look. I wonder why it's called indigo, though. No, the background's green. No, the background's definitely... Oh, it's got little speckles of indigo in it. It's beautiful, though, isn't it? Ruth. Hi, John. So glad your life is back in a happy place with Stoke Street. Won't go that far. Won't go that far, Ruth. A community destined to get us all through. Oh, no. That's one thing, Ruth, I've been saying all the way through it. Thank goodness for the sewing community. Because I do my Facebook Lives during the week and everything. And everyone said, oh, John, your Facebook Lives have got us through this thing. Doing them got me through it. You all being there got me through it. But thank you, Ruth. I can think of other things to make me happy as well. I don't bring cups in with me. Right, now I'm going to another one that I've got two colourways of. They're all, I mean, I don't know how you're going to pick if you just want one or two. Marina's in. Hilary says, morning, John, from a chilly Barnoldswick. It's chilly everywhere, isn't it? You've every single one so far, Hannah's going, I want this. Oh, I don't know. I've never been to Hannah's house, but she says this one could go in her house. What's the matter, Paul? Oh, I looked. Well, it changes by the minute, doesn't it? I think the snow's finished now. On which side? Is Tony gone already? Hannah's got new neighbours. Are they nice? Oh, that'll be noisy. Anyway, look at this, not me. So this one is a Mallow Rose. The person that's moved into Hannah, next to Hannah, the lady, is a DJ. She can be doing all that, isn't she? Hope she wears her earphones. Jeannie says, hi, John and team. Bought the mini stripology and some buttons. Used the code. Oh, and I used my Sloane Street vouchers that she got for Christmas. So cost her nothing. That's good, isn't it? Lovely. Oh, Jeannie, I'm glad. Okay. Loads you buying that one. Yeah. Yeah. Mallow blue. Well, Mallow Rose is the flower, isn't it? And then it's in blue. This is nice. Oh, haven't they? Oh. Yeah. Let me just look at the... I'm just going to look at the... Oh, yeah, Mallow blue it is. Sorry, my bad. My bad. It's beautiful. Yeah, you can see the detail more in this one, but it's... Well, is that because the other one's got a colour in it that you can't deal with, Paul? Good morning, John. It's a tad freezing in Staffordshire. Good luck to... No, you've missed it. Kate, everything's fine. Everything's fine. And to celebrate, I'll just show you this, right? You can get £10 off. Look, Kate. You don't have to, but Kate's saying good luck for your meeting this afternoon. It's fine. Everything's fine. There is no meeting. Well, I say that. Oh, are they? Oh, apparently Neil's arm is here. Sitting in Neil's place. Oh, perhaps Neil... Maybe Neil and Buyer Paul have started doing clothes sharing. Morning, lovely John. Loving the Morris fabric. Cannot wait for my fab Boxing Day bargains to come. Oh, I wasn't in, Margaret, on that day. Did you have a good day? We had to unpack it all on Christmas Day, though. There was so much, wasn't there? Because when we finish the show, we have to pack away what we've got today and then get out tomorrow's. So, of course, we packed away on Christmas morning our stuff, and then we saw all the boxes for Boxing Day. And it was like, oh. Anyway, moving on. Oh, this next one, you're going to absolutely love this next one. Hannah's excited. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This just comes in one colourway. It's called Brophy Trellis, I think, this one. Oh. Do you want the number or are you all right? PEUI 27. Okay, if you bought the mega bundle, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Oh, it's got the wrong picture with it. Shall I carry on with the lemons? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh. Sorry, there you go. So this is lemon tree. You'd never guess it, would you? But look at the detailing. Look at the detail. The thing is, they're all beautiful, aren't they? I've loved every single... Normally, in a collection like this, I'll go, not allowed favourites, this is my favourite. I do love the very, very first one. I have to say, I uber love that one. But I've loved all of them so far. Paul, your apron collection must be very, very... Yes, you have. I've seen a picture of you wearing that one that's got like a naked torso on it that you put on when you're cooking. Well, it better not be, because it was a lady's one in a bikini. He's very adaptable, he says. When he wears his bikini. This one is lemon tree. Now, the colour is linen. The colour is linen. It's not made of linen, just so you know. 100% cotton, machine washable. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Right, the next one, I'm going back to the brown one that I love there. On the web, the picture is wrong. What's the picture on the website? Oh, okay, so it's got there might be another one in a minute that has the wrong picture as well. Oh, okay, right. On the website, this is the wrong picture. So if you buy this one, the code will be... Yeah, does the graphic not come in then? Oh, right, okay. There you go. PEUI 27, right? You will get this one. You won't get the one that's pictured on the website. Ignore the word sage. What's the... So we haven't got a... Oh, no, hang on. But this is Brophy Trellis. But that's not called Brophy Trellis, the other one. So they've mixed up to... Right, okay. So if you buy this number, if you order this number, this is what you'll get. Right? Ignore the... It is Brophy Trellis, but it's not Brophy Trellis in sage. They've changed the colour, and the picture's wrong on the website. So this is the one you will get if you order that code. Okay, I'm going to move on. Okay. Right, so then this one. Now this one comes in two colourways. They're all lovely, aren't they? They're all lovely. Red first. So this one is called, does that say Teesdale? Oh, Theodicea. Theodicea. And it's funny that May hasn't had her name mentioned since the first one, is it? Did she only do one? Good morning, John. Knew you'd be staying. Have spent my voucher on the cat food mat. The cat food mat. I know you say my cats are spoiled. They are. And the cat bag. I tell you what, when Norman and Ellie were here with me, like they ruled the roost. Oh, and Beth Studley, remember yesterday we were doing the lovely pods, right? And we said, I wonder if, and Ian messaged in, didn't he, saying, could I make them cat? She then sent me Beth sent me a message last night saying, look at my cat in it. So she sent me a picture, and her cat was sitting on the pods like that. It's only a little cat. She didn't do garlic in hers, no. Anyway, Theodicea red fabric. It's gorgeous. I'll put my hand in so you can see the size of the pattern. What's that there? I'm going to put my head in shot. It's a bird. It's a little fat sparrow. There's a hawk over that way looking the wrong... Maybe it's a hawk. Oh, I wonder if a Theodicea is a hawk. Oh, it could be the plant, couldn't it, really? There it is. Bit below. There it is. It's angry. That one's got an angry face, isn't it, that one? Righty-ho. Moving on. So now, oh, look at this. I like this one best out of these two. Theodicea. Now, they called it blue, this one, sorry. Could you look it up for me? It'll either be the plant. I think it's that plant. God's gift, a girl's name meaning God's gift. Yeah, what year was that, though? Oh, yeah, so it could have been that. Not a plant. I bet May's best friend was Theodicea. Bet she's named it after her best friend. I'm making it up now. Brian, he says, sorry, I'm being useless today. What was the book called, which we saw earlier? I can't find it on the website. It won't be under pre-order now because we put it through the graphics. It'll be. Let me take the Theodicea blue out, and I'll just put that one in there for you. Oh, you've got a side. I was going to say we've got a side one, haven't we? Oh yeah. Don't forget to spend over £40. Deborah's missed the code. I am staying, Deborah, so don't you be worrying. And you don't have to spend money to save me if you don't want to, but I just wanted you to save some money. That's all it was. All it was about was well, Vic's got free P&P when she announced she was pregnant, so I want something to announce I'm staying. So basically getting £10 off. And it's all kind of blown out of proportion a little bit, isn't it? So that's the book there, Bryony. That's the book. Okay, Gabriel, you've got the wrong end of the stick here. Morning, John. Good news on the job. Love to present the show. Can we have more Debbie, please? Right, okay, let's move on. Oh. This is the one on its own. Oh, look at this one. Let me open this one completely for you. Oh, what? This is obviously by the half metre. That's half metre. That's what you'll get for your £7.49. But obviously you can buy lots and lots of it. Does that say man-eater? Melsetter, that one's called. Now you see, that looks indigo on the telly, but it's that dark teal again. Oh yeah, wall hanging would be beautiful. Or wallpaper would be really exquisite. You can put fabric on your wall, Paul. That is stunning. Shall I hold it up so you see the full impact of it? Look. Can you imagine what that's like? Really, we needed a metre of that, didn't we? Just so you could see the repeat, because the repeat is going to be enormous on that, isn't it? But look, you can see that these are the trunks of the trees, that those are the tops of there. Oh, no, I tell you what, no. A skirt out of that would be, like Karen in Wigan or Karen in Kent would wear a skirt out of that, because that is beautiful. It's a place in Orkney, and it's called the Orkney Range, isn't it? Yeah. Lorraine, you made my day, John Scott. You're saying gorgeous fabric and Oxford vaccine approved. Oh, that's good, Lorraine. Did you discover that one, Lorraine? Oh, that one was gorgeous, wasn't it? Right. Now I've got. Yeah. Okay, if you want to buy this... Oh, the last one. Look, are we allowed to show it? Oh, there you go. That's wallpaper. Oh, so it's a mural for one wall, £236. Oh, but it's beautiful, isn't it? So the thing is, how do you know if it's a mural? Oh, it's got the size on it. I can't see from here. What size is it? Three meters by 1.4. So 1.4. Oh yeah, that's a normal roof, isn't it? 1.4. 3 meters, that's 12 foot, isn't it? No, yeah, 12 foot. Oh, I'm having a thought now. Trouble is, I haven't got one wall that doesn't got a window or a door in it, so it would be spoil it, wouldn't it? Really? Oh, my bedroom wall. Right, okay, moving on. So if you, now Paul didn't Paul say they'd look lovely as wallpaper, right? If you want to buy the wallpaper, we don't sell it. On that website, we just saw 50, 60 pounds a roll. And this one, which is double bow. If you bought this in wallpaper, it's £92 a roll. But if you made curtains out of this, you could get the same effect, couldn't you? Put some graphics in on that one. It's beautiful, isn't it? And they're saying the only trouble with doing wallpaper, right, is you have to leave that when you move, don't you? No, you can take light fittings. Yeah, all you have to do is when you sell up, you have to either take them down before you start your viewing or say, these don't come. There's a list you fill in about what stays and what doesn't. When Ken and Barbie moved, right, their house looked like a show house when it was for sale, right? When they moved, they took absolutely everything, light switches, everything. One of the flats I looked at when I first moved to London, I walked in and I was like, there's no light switches on the wall. And they went, it's a divorce case, and they've literally split everything down the middle. There was just wires sticking out the wall where the light switches were. Anyway, there you go. The one I did end up buying, the flat I did end up buying, it was the bedroom, that wall there and that wall there were both fully mirrored, right? The whole wall was mirrored and the whole of that, the ceiling was mirrored. But when you got onto bed like that, because I've got quite a high bed, if you looked in the mirror, because there were two mirrors, you went on into eternity, like 100 of your bottoms all in a row. So I had to take them down. I took them all down. I couldn't deal with them, right? And the man that came down said, you've got live wires behind all these mirrors. They'd just taken the wall lights off and just put the mirrors up against the wall. Live wires behind the mirror. Anyway, that's another story. Oh, gosh, get to move on. Meant to move on. Right, okay, moving on. Two more to show you. Oh, right. This one's so one of these is the one that's wrong. No. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Look, they're beautiful, aren't they? Which one would you like first? Dark green. It's because it's got holly leaves on it, Paul. That's what I think. This one's called Wilhelmina. Oh, I love that name. Wilhelmina. Now, do you remember in Ugly Betty, Wilhelmina was her boss, wasn't she? Wilhelmina. I think that's played by the woman that then went into Desperate Housewives. And she's a singer. Anyway, Denise Williams. Right. Wilhelmina in sage, this one. Oh, this is gorgeous. Beautiful, isn't it? Judy says, oh, great news all round this morning. Sue, well said. What did Sue say? Would take a brave would take a brave boss to not pass you on presenting after ovation. The viewers would have given them the biggest handbagging, but congratulations. I think she means like that, didn't she? Beautiful, aren't they? You're very kind, because I can't watch myself. If I see myself on telly, I have to switch off, as that lady did the other day. Right, last one. Then you've seen everything that we have from the collection. Oh, this is I love this one. Oh no, right, not oh no, but Mega Bundle sold out. Mega Bundle is completely sold out. And Hannah made way more than we'd normally make. I love that one. Can I just say I love that one? Where would I put it? Where would you put this? What room would you have this in? I'm thinking, you know, people who've got morning rooms and it's like on Escape to the Country and they go, oh, this would be lovely. We could sit in here in the mornings. And you're like, I've got one lounge and I have to sit in it, whether it's morning, evening, winter or summer. Do you know what I mean? In your bedroom? I thought your bedroom was pink and grey. Oh, it was. Yeah, hey up, bottoms again. We had your bottoms yesterday, and now an entirety of your bottom. Anyway, let's move on. Right, remember, if you're using, let's just show the slide again, Paul, for me. If you're using the saving and you're using it on a sewing machine or a larger item, you cannot use it in conjunction with split pay. You can't use it with split pay. You can't use it with any other offer that's going on, and you can only use it once. And you have to have more than £40 in your basket to get the £10 off. Yeah. Right, I just need to hammer this one home, Hannah says. Oh, it now says red trellis on it. It's Brophy trellis in red, this one. The photo on the website still says the wrong fabric. So if you buy PEUI 27 Brophy trellis in red, you'll get this one. Oh, the early bird's over there. There you go. Here's the early bird. There's the early bird. I'll go over. It's just if I've got to move, I've also got to clear the table. If you've got William Morris in your basket, you need just an extra £2.99 to boost it up to your £40, then there you go. How brilliant is that? They're little, I'm going over to them now. They're little page markers, and they're magnetic, and they're £2.99. You're saving £1 from the early bird this morning. There you go. Oh, sorry, I moved out of shop. There you go. You get 4 of them in the packet. Wouldn't William Morris... you could go like to your nail lady and say, I want these. Oh, yes, Shmoy Mary has all sorts on hers. That would make a lovely, lightweight linen jacket. What would, Derek? What are you talking about now? Oh, the last fabric, yeah. And Faye's parcel's just arrived. That's brilliant. Okay. Right, don't go anywhere. Are we going? We're going. Don't go anywhere. Adele, with 2 L's, is up next. She's making... well, she's not making that. I tell a fib. She's already made that one from the pattern, but she's going to make one of the others from the pattern. And we've got fabrics and things like that. So don't go anywhere. We will see you in about 3 minutes with a romper suit.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles, and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it. So now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Debbie Shaw from Sewing Street, and these are my 5 top tips for successful sewing. So, number 1, always use a good quality thread. A good quality thread will keep your seams stronger and also help to prevent lint building up inside your sewing machine. Tip number 2, if your project isn't going quite according to plan, put it down, walk away from it, come back again the next day and you'll probably find that things don't seem half as bad as they did. My tip number 3, never throw away your sewing machine manual, always keep it to hand because you're going to find hints and tips, techniques and troubleshooting in that manual. You'll miss it if you lose it. My tip number 4 is to read your pattern instructions before you even cut out your fabric. Different manufacturers of patterns will give you different instructions, different ways of constructing your garments and different seam allowances. So to have a successful garment, you need to follow the instructions precisely. And then tip number 5 is don't give up. Every professional sewer sewed their first seam. Every professional quilter quilted their first quilt. Every professional quilter sewed their first line of wonky stitches and had to get out the quick and pick. That's no different to you. So I hope you find these useful. We'll see you soon.
Have you heard about Yarn Lane, a TV show dedicated to knitting, crochet and all things yarn, bringing you demonstrations from our expert guests as well as the latest tools. And find out what's coming up on the show by following us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our email newsletter or visit the programme guide on our website at www.yarnlane.com.
Now, you know, I was just putting those, I've put them over there now, those little bookmarkers on my nails. Lorraine says, my daughter has got a nail salon. What a fabulous idea. She's going to start doing William Morris nails. There you go, Hannah. But then when will they be able to open? Let's not get miserable. And what was the other thing that I got? Oh, Angela says, hey, John on again. Fabulous. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Oh, now before start, if you've just joined me, we've got a special deal on today. It's not to add any undue pressure for you to buy. I wanted, today basically, I've done my 3 months now, so I found out I'm definitely staying. They had no choice in the matter, but that's by the by. When Vicky got pregnant, right, she got free P&P, so I wanted something for me staying. So I've got this for you, but it's kind of backfired a little bit on us because people think it's, oh, we've got to save money, spend John. But you don't. Look. If you spend £40 or more in one transaction, put Save John in and you'll get £10 off. Now, when I say one transaction, it doesn't need to be one piece of anything that's over £40. You could put in some fabric and the early birds or some scissors or a ruler or something like that. Doesn't have to be just from the telly, can be from the website as well, right? As long as you've got over £40 in your basket, right, not including your P&P, put the code in and you'll get £10 automatically knocked off. Right, so lots of people have come in and bought rulers, lots of people have come in and bought wadding. Oh yeah, and if you ring up, you don't have to buy on the web. You can just ring the call centre and say, I want to use the code, and they'll do that. That's not a problem. It doesn't have to be bought on the internet. You can do it either. But it's anything from the telly or anything from the website as well. So you can only use it once. You can't use it on things. You can use it on a sewing machine, but you can't use it on split pay. Can't use it on any other deal we've got going or anything like that. Okay, right, let's get on. How cute is it? We don't do babies very often, do we? Now, you know Stuart. Do you know Stuart, Stuart who messages in? He's got a shop, a woolen fabric shop in Long Melford, and he says that nearly all of his ladies, all they want to buy at the moment is jersey and baby patterns and things like that. Beautiful. Hannah's saying a lot of people rediscover sewing when their daughter or their son has a baby or they have a baby or whatever, and they just need to create something lovely. So this is one that Adelle has made, Adelle with 2 L's, but she's going to make something different today. So I'll take you through everything we've got available and then we'll get on with the sewing. Right, so the romper suit pattern, it's a simple, I've got 2 patterns, but we're concentrating on this one to start with. Right, £8.49. It's in Simplicity Babies Romper Suits sewing pattern, right? So that's the one we've made. I say we. Adele's made. She's made C. She's going to be making D during the show. Where's A? Oh, there. That's A. Oh, I thought that was that. So the A, B, C, D. Back of the packet photographed. I haven't even got that picture. Where have they got that picture from then? Is that from the inside, do you think? Right, okay, so I am going to show you the back of the packet here so you know. Hang on, there we go. Sizes extra, extra small. How could you be -7? I don't understand this. Oh, under 7 months. Oh, is it weeks or months, do you think? Oh, is it weight? Oh, it's weight. Under £7. Yeah, because it's American, it'll be pounds. 7 to 13 pounds, 13 to 18 pounds. Oh, yeah, it's got pounds in there. Or under 17 inches, 17 to 24 inches, this is height. All of that on there. And then they're the 4 different rompers. Oh, there. Okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, excuse me. I've just seen how much is in dollars. Anyway, that's not important. Right, so the size US, extra, extra small, small, medium, and large. Right. Sorry, what you saying, Hannah? Excuse me. If you've got any sizing questions that I can answer from the packet or Adele can answer, then please do just message in. We'll message us in. Right. Okay. So we've put some bundles together of fabric. Now, none of this is available by the ½ metre, I'm guessing. So you can only buy the fabric in the bundles, right? So this one here, which is the one that this is made out of, the bundle is 1.5 meters. So you can make the romper suit and plenty more, because look, this is how much you get. It's a lot. It's a lot, look. Okay. I'll get you the composition in a second. Good morning, John. Sorry late. Bad chess playing up. Love you presenting. Thank you, Helen. Thank you very much indeed. Right. Okay. So, composition. Just coming up now. So hang on. How much is it? $12.99. You get 1.5 meters for $12.99. That's fantastic. Just like your typical jersey. Just your stretch jersey, this one. Okay. Okay, it's cotton. It's called cotton jersey. So we don't know what. It's obviously got some elastane in it because that can't be just all cotton. But it's a cotton-based stretch fabric. That one. Right. You can't buy it by the ½ meter, but you can buy it by a 1.5 meter bundle. If you want 2 of them, you'll get 2 cut together like that. They won't come joined together. Okay. Right. Now, dinosaurs. This is brand new as well. I'm not going to open this one out. I'll just show you the pattern on this one. Again, I think it's the same fabric. Oh, you're not using it. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? Brand spanking new. I'm just checking to see if I think it's slightly heavier than that one. It's nice, isn't it? Gorgeous. You could have a onesie in it, Paul, but you're only going to get 1.5 meters. So you'd have to. Yep. You'll need more than 1.5 meters to make a onesie for you. Yeah. It's a different make of fabric, this one, Hannah. I know. That's gorgeous, though, isn't it? Now, you can only buy it in the 1.5 meter bundle, this one. Yeah, okay. Brand spanking new, this one. Okay. Paul's suddenly got very camp. What's happened? Oh, it's not Paul. Right, now the blue one that you're going to see Adele making with, this one's got your fluffy inside, this one. So it's a lovely jersey on the outside. Then it's got that gorgeous, like, next to your skin. That's going to be beautiful. Again, you get 1.5 meters, $12.99, pale blue. Obviously, you don't get the pattern with it. This is just a bundle of fabric. But you'll see Adele making this one now. Gorgeous, isn't it? Lovely, soft blue. I remember we're gender fluid here. Little girls can wear blue. Right now, if you've got a disco baby, you'll see. Oh, these aren't bundles. Right, these are by the ½ metre, right? Which colour would you like to go first? Ochre first. Right, look. So this is your ochre. On the inside, look, you've got your lovely fluffy on the inside there. This is like sweatshirting fabric. In fact, this is what Clive made the top of the dress out of. When he did a dress the other day, that had top, he did, or did he do the skirt out of this? But anyway, 90% cotton, 10% lurex. This one has stretch, but not as much. $7.99 for ½ metre. 145 centimetres wide. Can you see that it's got the lurex thread in that one? You won't get that on yours. Okay, so that's the ochre. We also have it in a soft pink. Sorry, I didn't realise these were by the ½ metre. This is the one, it was hanging in my dressing room for days, and it's the one Clive made. I can't remember if it was the dress bit or the top bit he made out of this one. But it's fluffy on the inside. It's not itchy. It's not itchy. Don't be thinking, oh, I couldn't put a baby in that. It's not itchy. It just has a lurex thread in it, that's all. Yeah, I'm thinking it'd be better. Is there a sweatshirt pattern? Oh, but there's a onesie. I've got a onesie pattern here. So we could do that, yeah. Oh, you might not need to size it up, Paul. Let's have a look at the extra large. Extra large. Are you taller than 32 inches, Paul? We said my inside leg's 32, mate. Anyway, it's not. Anyway, that's the pink one. Now, if your baby thinks they're Shirley Bassey, yeah, Hannah, when she has babies, this is what they're going in. Oh, I love it. I love it. But the thing is, I'd get this to make them a little sweatshirt with. Wouldn't you agree, Adele? Yeah. I will introduce you again to Adele in a second, but not that she needs any introduction. Harem pants? No, you don't want to make those, Hannah. For you or for the baby? Oh, if Hannah's mum and dad are watching, she's not having a baby. She's not. She is glowing. That's just sweat. She's just sweating. Okay, I need to just tell you very quickly, right? On Christmas Day, remember I said on Christmas Day, oh, Hannah's eaten so many chocolates. She's eaten this, she's eaten this. Her mum was watching, right? Her dad came to collect a takeaway for her one day Christmas and everything. She normally gets in the car and she goes, oh, Dad, where are the snacks? He went, oh, your mum hasn't sent any snacks because John said you've eaten too many chocolates. So she had to drive all the way home with no, she was starving. How she was starving? She had her way through 3 boxes of roses and celebrations and heroes and everything during the show. So starving is a little bit of an exaggeration. Right, another pattern I've got, and then we'll get on with the sewing. Here you go. This one's slightly different. Look, this one's got... Now, can I just say something here, which might sound a bit controversial, but I'm just going to say this. If you're going to make this for somebody else's baby, please check with the mum or the dad that they want, because these enclosed ones, I have an issue with them. It might just be me. It might just be me. But I have a bit of an issue with these closed-in ones. So, yeah, I just, it's all about sleeping and things like that. So just ask, before you can make it, ask the mum or the dad whether you have... These little Paul onesies or little Paul hat... Oh, actually, he's got a hat on like that today, hasn't he? Beautiful, beautiful there. And that's all of there. So if you want any questions on that one, that's $8.99, that pattern. Right, okay. Adele? Hello. You look very nervous then, you're all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Did you have a lovely Christmas?
Yes, I did, thank you.
Did the girls have a lovely time?
Oh, yes, Santa was very good this year.
Oh, brilliant. Oh. Well, I suppose we have to, he knows we've all been through a tough time, doesn't he?
Yes, and he had his hand sanitizer left out with his mince pie.
Did he really?
Yeah, my youngest put a little note saying, please, Santa, wash your hands before you eat the mince pie.
Oh!
So, and he did, so yeah.
But isn't that funny, because we were just saying earlier about the new normal and everything, how we go to the supermarket, you don't think twice about putting your mask on, but a year ago, we'd have all gone, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And you were saying that you wore your mask earlier than when we were told, and you'd get funny looks in the supermarket.
Yeah, people were like, what are you doing?
And now you just get out of the car, first thing you do is put it on.
They have most fabulous fabrics now.
Anything
I've left over, I just make up now in masks.
Exactly. I've got a message. Is it going across the bottom? Oh, it's an email, okay. Good morning, Sewing Street. Can I send a message to Adelle, please? From Adele's fan club, Jane.
Hope Jane's doing some sewing.
Who's Jane?
Jane is my, she works with me in science, my friend at work, and she's just on the start of her sewing journey, so she's on her first project.
Oh, and are you teaching her?
No, we're just helping her along the way. Me and Shelley, who also I work with, we're sort of coaxing her along, and I've not seen her dressed yet, so...
We need to explain. She's a science teacher.
Yeah.
She's a science teacher as well, who's an avid seamstress sewer as well. But your main job is a science teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this pattern?
Yes.
Was it easy, difficult?
Oh, that one there sewed up within an hour.
Oh,
By
okay.
cutting and sewing, it was super quick. And I was a bit gutted actually that my girls are too big, because if they were little babies, I would have made them loads of these.
Could you not sized it up? Because little Paul wants this little romper, this onesie sized up for him.
My girl's probably taller than Paul.
And how old are they? 4 and 5? Right, let's get on.
Right.
So, now, hang on. So you've made that one before,
Yes.
but you're making...
Let me
I'll
move
just
this out the
show it
way.
on Paul here. You're making... Oh, no, don't. I'll let you do
Yeah,
it.
so the lovely thing about this pattern is these 4 different variations.
Right.
2 different shapes. So I went with the shape where you can have the tie at the top to pull it and sort of give a nice dressy look. That's more of a summer. Then we've got this one, which will have the buttons coming over, so you'll have 2 buttons there.
Right.
And then you've got an option with a pocket on the front. Also, there's options with 2 different leg shapes. So this one, when the cuff's going to be on, there's going to be no gather. But if you want more of a fuller leg, especially if a baby's probably got a nappy, then you want the fuller leg to come in and it will all be ruffled and gathered up. So there's lots of options, and this is a size large. The one that I made before was a small.
Right, okay. So
So-
small being 13 to 18 pounds or 24 to 26.5 inches in height.
Yeah.
And the one you're making now is what, sorry?
This is a large, so I
Large.
think it's for an 18-month-old. I think at the bottom, on the main part of the...
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, 18 months, yeah. Or,
Yeah.
or a 31 to 34 inch height, 21 to 24 inch weight.
Yes.
A pound
Yeah.
weight, yeah.
And it was interesting what you said earlier. I actually began sewing because of my girls.
Oh, really?
Yes, and this is almost a replica of the same thing that I used to make loads of, little dresses, pinafore dresses, out of cotton, with a nice sort of rounded button shoulder point there. But yeah, I absolutely love sewing little things.
And now, are these all seamed all the way around the inside of the leg? Because often
Yes.
you have poppers on the inside legs. don't
Yeah,
you?
well, I think you could probably adapt it very easily to put poppers on if you just put an extra sort of lining of fabric on there.
Yeah.
But yes, the pattern does have it all sewn up.
No,
so.
that's fine, because some people want it sewn up, other people want the poppers to get...
Yeah, I think it's personal preference, but it's a really lovely pattern in the fact that it just sews up so quickly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't use much fabric either. You can just make loads of these and have them every day. Well, children aren't exactly clean either.
No,
are
I was
they?
going to say, you're going to go through 3 of those in a day, aren't you, really?
Yes. So I'm going to talk about, well, let's see, I think we can almost get all of this done in the time that we've got. But I've already got the front pocket. I've folded over and seamed these parts, so it's an actual pocket that goes right through.
Right.
And I've got it pinned on ready. It does show you on the pattern piece exactly where to put this. So if you're not confident, maybe get your chalk or a little marker pen and just put the dots of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points where you're going to put it.
Is the pocket piece, the pattern
Yep.
piece, is it a different size for the different size?
No,
So
it's
the same
one size. One size. That's the only thing that's one size. Everything else is down to sizing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew across the top here, and then I'm going to sew down, pivot, across, pivot, and then back up.
Okay.
Actually, I might go the other way because that's the way I like
Yeah.
to put it through the machine. I'm going to use a straight stitch on this part, but I'm going to put it to about 3 because I don't want to do zigzag here. I want to keep this nice and flat.
Yeah.
But the rest of this, I'm going to use my normal machine and just do a zigzag.
Okay.
You don't need an overlocker because, as you can see, this isn't fraying at all.
No, none of those look like they fray at all.
No, and you can put this through the wash and it won't fray. But if you do want to use an overlocker, it'll be even quicker. Just
Yeah.
through.
Just what?
Thank
you.
Right, let's get sewing. Let me bring my pedal in a little.
Oh, how
Okay.
many poppers would you need to make the romper? Actually, this one here, Pauline, doesn't actually have any poppers on it. That was just my suggestion. This one here has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Yes,
8.
I was just counting that actually, and I think it would be about 8
Right.
to go.
Okay, there's a message that I'm not going to like, apparently.
Oh no.
But Hannah finds it very funny. Hi, glad to hear you're staying. It's for your wealth of knowledge and banter, not just because Vicky is having a baby and will go on maternity. So you think they're just keeping me because Vicky will be on maternity and I'll have to fill her space? I know Vix and I already talked about that.
Right, so just doing the top of the pocket, sorry. Let's just finish off there. And then I'm going to go round so you can see all I've done is I've just put that on.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go round this pocket.
Was it easy to turn the curved bits in?
Yeah, so I did it just with my iron, just with my finger holding it in, and then I quickly put a pin in. Just because it's fleecy, it does bounce back a little bit. But if you did it with the thinner jersey, a press would keep it there.
Perfect.
So I just like to pin it, a bit like I'm doing now.
Yeah. You don't want it
Just
bounce
to make
back, do you?
sure that it's staying in the right place. But I'm going to turn on this corner, and the way that I'm going to turn is I'm going to keep my needle down.
Yeah.
Pick up my foot, spin it round, because then it's going to stay in exactly the same place.
Yeah.
And then do the next straight line going along here. Go along. Okay. You make me laugh when you keep saying, "Can I sing?" I can't sing.
Yeah, I can sing.
It will make it rain if I sang.
Oh, no.
Or even snow at the moment.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Is it snowing yet?
We had lots of lovely snow yesterday. We've got
Okay, so
snowman.
without giving away your dress, where do you live then?
Leicestershire.
Oh, okay. Because we didn't have any. Well, there was a little bit on my car. There was nothing on the ground. When I left to go home at like 2 o'clock, there was a little bit on the car. We've not had any in Stratford-upon-Avon.
Yeah, we had loads. It was coming down, and the girls went straight out in their pyjamas, put a onesie on over their pyjamas, and then I went out, dropped them some hot chocolate off, and then they went sledging as well.
No.
So, well, it kept them busy for a morning.
Yeah.
And then we got the fire on as well, so it was a real beautiful day yesterday.
Oh.
Okay, right, there's the pocket done. I'm just going to press it because sometimes with jersey it does just sort of bump a bit, but a steam always sorts that out.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to chop off these little bits here, and then we'll put the whole. But you could also do this with some lovely contrasting threads.
Yeah.
That would look nice.
Oh, yeah, totally. Right, somebody's asked, what are the width of the fabrics in the bundles?
There we go.
So we had to take measure yesterday here, didn't we? Oh, Hannah's taken it. Right, I'll measure the ones in the bundles. I'll measure them now for you. I'll just double check. I'll touch the other end. Don't touch my end. Throw it.
Has she been measuring Paul to see if he'll fit the pattern?
I could take that one way or the other. Right. The blue one, who was it? Wants to know, Hannah? Vera. The blue one is 60 inches wide. Ooh. The dinosaur is. They're all 60 inch. Was the pinky one 60 inches wide as well? Hang on.
I think so.
I'll just double check, 'cause they're all from different manufacturers, you see, so we'll just double check.
But you can make little headbands out of them.
Scrunchies.
Yes.
Right.
Little
Oh, this one
hats.
doesn't.
Is that one?
This one doesn't look as wide. Maybe it's just my eyesight. No, they're all 60 inches wide. They're all 60 inches wide. Also, if on the patterned ones, it's easy to know which is the right side. On the blue one, not so easy to tell looking at. Oh, unless it's is it fleecy?
It's
blue one?
fleecy on the other side.
Oh, it's fleecy on the side. But
Yeah.
also, jerseys will always roll to the right side. So if the leg starts rolling up, you know that that's the right side. Right.
This is lovely inside.
Yeah. Oh, so that one's a lovely fleecy one inside your crystals, yeah.
I would even make a jumper for myself out of it.
Oh, no, I think you could do that. This one's a slightly finer, but the dinosaur one and the glitter ones, you could easily make nice tops out of.
Yeah. Well, I always love making up quick jersey dresses, and I can get it out of 1.5 meters.
Yeah.
Just a little top with a gathered skirt.
Yeah.
Just so that you can stick them on, so you feel like you're actually getting dressed out of your pyjamas.
Okay, the one that Adelle is making, is it buttons on the shoulders or more poppers?
So it's buttons, but you could easily put poppers on.
Yes. And Anne says, good morning, this is my first time watching you all. Oh, Anne, welcome. Welcome to the Sewing Street family. Vida says, good morning, great you're staying. We don't have to have a riot now. Oh. Right.
Okay, so I've now just pinned each of the side seams, and I'm also going to pin the inside of the leg because we're going to do these big seams here now.
Right. So we're not doing one with poppers, but Pauline, if you did one with poppers, you'd have to adapt the pattern slightly to add poppers to the... Well, actually, you could just make the next size up, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely. And I think as well, well, even if you wanted to make the next size up, it would make it last a little bit longer, won't it? That's what I always used to do. I still do it now. I buy the girls a bigger size clothes so they can wear them for longer.
Well, you have to, especially school uniforms. They wear uniforms, your girls.
Yes, and they wear their PE kits twice a week. So that's a bit of a challenge. We did do it one time where one went in and it was PE day, but she wasn't in PE kit. So we had to quickly run home, get the PE kit, and then drop it off at school.
Oh, no.
Oh, so the fun. Right, so I'm going to do these big seams and I'm going to do it on a zigzag. You can do it with a lightning bolt, but the only thing is I wouldn't do it with the straight stitch, just because a child will be moving around in this and you want this give in those seams. Yes. But an overlocker would whiz through.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, Pauline, the pattern doesn't have poppers on it. You just sew it up. It's only got buttons or poppers on the shoulders on this one.
Right, let's just increase that. There we go. But I love these little outfits. Like I say, if the girls were little, I'd be making that little one there.
I bet you can't wait to be a grandma, really, can you?
No, don't age me yet.
Well, no, but think if you start having grandchildren, how lovely it's going to be to sit and make all that.
We're just getting a preteen in our house now, so I'm not ready for grandchildren just yet. Although my dad always used to say having grandchildren's the best thing because you can just fill them up with sweets and they get away with everything and then you send them off home.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what my dad used to do.
Oh.
Right. Big long seams, but they don't take long and it's 1.5 centimetres seam allowance.
Right.
So that's really good if you do want to make just some adjustments. If you need that extra bit of room.
Yeah. How big a zigzag are you using? Or
So I've gone to a 2.
Yeah.
So it's not very deep.
Yeah.
And then I've just increased my stitch length to 3.
Right.
Just so that it gives that amount of give when you're wearing the garment.
Pauline's bought the dinosaur bundle.
Oh, I love the dinosaur fabric. I hadn't seen it until we came in today.
Oh, right.
And I was like, oh, my youngest loves dinosaurs.
Does she?
Yeah. She bought a little notebook the other day, a dinosaur one.
Oh.
Right.
Does she know the names of them all?
No. And I don't. I'm a science teacher, I don't know dinosaur names. Shh.
I'm glad we're not sending our children to your school, eh, Hannah?
Oh. All I know is a T-Rex.
Mark Boland, that wasn't it?
Right.
Oh, Paul knows all the names. You'd have to send your kids round to Paul's because he knows all the dinosaurs.
I've watched Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Who did we have on? We used to have a guest whose child knew every single... No, hang on. Was that here? Was it Joe Carter's? One of Joe Carter's? Knew every dinosaur going. Oh, and no, I tell you, it was Lisa Lamb.
Wow.
Lisa Lamb's little girl knows all of the dinosaurs.
Wow. Now, I'm just cutting in to the inside part here because...
Adelle, have you got blood on your left hand? Trudy's a bit worried.
No, oh, I have. Oh, I've stitched my... caught
Do you need the
myself.
plaster? I can't get you anything.
Sorry about that.
No. I think they were more worried for you than. Oh, be
I didn't
careful, that's a
realise.
dental wipe. That would sting.
It's okay. Oh, I've caught myself, haven't I?
It's funny because Jules on Christmas Day caught herself, but there was like, it wasn't just a little, it was like, gush. She carried on.
Oh.
Are you all right? Do you need anything? I'll get
That's
your
fine.
first aid box coming in.
It's
You have to help yourself.
yeah.
We can't give it to you.
It's like when I do the dissections at school.
The what?
The dissections. The lungs are the best ones.
Yeah, come to me because I'm not going to watch having a plaster. Is there any plasters in there after Hannah's passed you
Yes,
the box?
I've got one.
Just stay with me. Actually, let me show you some of the fabrics. Just while there's no
Sorry
rush, Adele.
about
Don't
that.
worry, don't worry. Half the patterns have gone already. This is the pattern. Okay. Oh, there's a picture of it there. There you go. 8.49. Half of those have gone. Now I've got the fabrics in bundles of 1.5 meters. You can't buy this fabric by the half meter. It's only by the 1.5 meters. So they're not dinosaurs. They're, well, you keep saying they're unicorns. There's no horn on the head. They're little horses. They're like Shetland ponies, aren't they?
Oh no, Pegasus are the ones that have got wings.
Oh, that's sold out.
Oh.
Once you've checked out, that's sold out. Right? I've got dinosaurs. These are definitely dinosaurs.
Now,
Cute
what
little
dinosaurs are they?
What dinosaurs are they? Baby dinosaurs. It's a T-Rex, apparently. I think it's an artist's impression of a T-Rex. You get 1.5 meters for $12.99. Brand new today, that is. Right, and then the blue one that Adele's working with, they're all 60 inches wide. Pale blue, but it's got the fleecy inside, this one. $12.99 again for your 1.5 meters. And the offer today is if you spend more than £40 in one transaction, doesn't have to be on one thing, but your basket has to add up to £40 or more, put the code SAVEJOHN in and you'll get £10 knocked off. Not including your P&P, not including split pay, and you can only use it once. I don't know how much that costs to save me. Right, what were you doing then?
Right.
Sorry.
All I've done is I've clipped this inner curve here just so that it sits nice and flat.
But if you overlock it, you don't need to do that.
No,
you can
because
cut
that
nearer
would
to
just
it, yeah.
cut it as you go along. Now, this one, which is different from the other romper, this one has a facing at the top.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's basically a mirror image of what we see here. We're going to do it as a separate piece and then put it over the top, sew all around, and then that will sit on the inside. So let me show you these two pattern
Okay, I'll
pieces.
just interrupt you. It's here. Lovely
Yep.
message for you here. Paula says, morning, John. Love the show. Hasn't Adele got a beautiful smile and personality? Just wonderful. Have a great day from Paula in Deepcar.
Oh, thank you.
And Jeannie says, my 4-year-old grandson is mad on dinosaurs and knows all their names, even the tricky long names that I can't pronounce.
Oh, I need to speak to that little boy. Right, here is our facing pieces. So they're just small.
So the facing pieces are made out of the same jersey?
Yes, yes. And all that we're going to do is we're going to do the side seams on them. They're very small seams here.
Yeah.
But that creates a mirror image of the front and the back. And then what we'll do is flip this over, put that in, sew all around. I think we're going to get this done.
Well, you are. You've still got 20 minutes.
Let's go. Let's go. This is what I like about little babies' clothes. They sew up so quickly.
Yes.
So if you don't have much time to spare, you can still get projects done.
And also, sometimes it's all very well having a big project to do, but sometimes, I say this all the time, sometimes you just want to do something, do it, make it, finish it, give it, sort of thing,
Yes,
don't you?
and especially if you've lost your sojo, yes, your
Yeah.
sojo. Sometimes it's nice just to do a really quick thing, and these are brilliant as gifts. And I think over the last couple of years, people now appreciate a handmade gift, don't they?
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
Whereas a few years ago, when I first started sewing, people would be a bit like, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Now, even making clothes for
They
the
were
girls
saying,
now.
not sure about Adele, not sure about her sewing.
Ah!
Hannah, that came from Hannah.
My girls go into school with their PE jumpers on that I made them, showing them off to all the teachers.
Their pyjamas.
No, they're PE tops.
Oh,
They have a
PE
PE
top.
jumper
I thought you
over
said
the
they went
top.
in with their PE pyjamas on.
No, they have their PE tops, and then they're going in going, look what my mummy made.
Oh,
Bless them.
You can make a fortune selling to all the other mums.
Especially how much school wear is. Right.
Does your school still have sewing classes for the kids?
So, unfortunately, because of COVID, we haven't got any practical lessons on at the moment.
I mean, I'm sorry, I've completely forgotten.
Oh, sorry.
In real
The
life.
girls...
Do the girls have sewing on their curriculum?
So they
normally?
don't really have sewing as such on the curriculum, but Evelyn made us a hand-stitched card this year. So it was a Christmas tree with lots of scraps of fabric on, with sort of making the leaves.
Yeah.
And she did it all by herself.
Oh.
So I think they're trying to bring it in, but it's not as much as when we were at school.
No, because it was a proper sewing one term, needlework the next
Yeah,
term, and
I
the
think
boys
they
had to do metalwork and woodwork.
Yeah. And in secondary school, we haven't done many practicals at the moment, which is a real shame.
So if they do science, are they not allowed to do experiments then?
No, at the moment, we've only got one year group just starting to do practicals. But it's because of all the equipment has to be sanitised.
Well, yeah, it's like your sewing machine. We have to wipe your sewing machine down and everything.
And also, you don't really want the risk of chemicals being out there and you can't go close to the children
course
because of
not,
social
no.
distancing.
Yeah, well, it's like normally, I've never worked with you like this, but normally I'd be standing right next to you there. So if anything, not went wrong, but if anything, we needed to move something or measure something, we'd do it between us. And it feels, I can't come over to you when we can't pass things between us. So it's been even more difficult with a class full of kids. You know,
Yeah, which is a shame, but we have some great simulations now that I don't think we would have had years ago.
Yeah.
The other day I was in a history classroom talking about metals and acids, and we were watching a YouTube video and the kids were getting really excited about it. I was like, just you wait till we get in a lab.
Yeah.
You'll love it. So, but they're still great. Right, so all I'm doing first of all is pinning these points here, because once I've got those points in, I can pin around.
Right.
So what I've done is I've got my facing over the top of the little romper.
Yeah.
I'm now going to pin at the side seams so that they can match up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, it's one continuous stitch all the way around.
And it's right sides together.
Right sides touching together.
Liz says, hi John, Adele, I love your demos. Adele, you always explain really well and you're so bubbly. I'd love you to be as my school teacher.
Aww.
And then Susan says, love this romper suit and bought the pale blue kit. I'm going to attempt to make more baby clothes next year for my grandson. Loving the demo.
Oh, lovely. The best dressed grandson when I go to nursery and things.
Oh, sorry, there's a question from Janice now. Janet, you're very far from the mic. Are you away from the microphone? I will be making for twins. Oh, hang on. I will be making for twins. For the largest size, I'd need 2 bundles of the dinosaur fabric. Thank you, Jan. Oh.
So if she's making this version as the largest size, I would say 2.
Yeah.
But if you were making the little one, romper like that, you'll get 2 of those out of it.
Yeah. But as you say, it's not like us. We wouldn't. Basically, you're going to keep needing to change the kids, aren't you? So even if you have to make 2 identical ones, doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One in the
they
wash,
look so
one on
cute
the baby.
in it. Twins in that fabric. Oh, my husband's a twin.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he sometimes still dresses like his twin by accident, though.
Oh, that's because of ESP,
Yeah,
isn't
they
it?
turn off and they're like...
Does he live locally, the other twin?
Yeah, we used to all live together when we first bought our first house.
Pardon?
We all lived together.
You're not a twin. They didn't marry twins, did
Yeah,
they?
so me and my sister-in-law, the 4 of us lived together.
Okay, and Hannah wants to know, did you ever accidentally go on a date with the wrong one?
No.
Are they identical?
Well, they say they're not identical, but
They are.
yeah. When we're out, other people call them by the other
their
name.
other person. Oh, wow.
But no, I've never got them mixed up.
No, just hope not. Anyway, Pauline says, do we need to overlock the dinosaur fabric or will it fray? No, that's the same, isn't it,
Yep.
as this? Look,
Yep.
I'll show you.
Any jersey, you'd never have to overlock it if you don't have it.
Look. The dinosaur's now sold out, but I'll just show you there. You don't need... If you overlock it, if you've got an overlocker, then I would overlock it because then just get in and out of the sewing machine and washing machine. But look, it's not going to fray. The only thing that could happen with that one is you could ladder it, that's all.
And it would just curl up and almost make its own sort of seal, won't it?
Okay, sorry, what was that, Adele?
It will curl up on the inside.
Yes, exactly. Hannah, what did you just say then? Yeah, I've already done that one. So has this gone now as well? Yeah, that one's gone as well. So I've just got the pale blue one left in the bundle now and the glitter ones by the 1/2 metre.
Right, so before I sew, I just want to show everyone what I'm about to do.
Yep.
So I've got the the facing on. I've pinned all the way around.
Right.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the underarm seam.
Yeah.
Because the start's always a little bit messy. And then I'm going to go all the way up, round, up, down, back round. One continuous line of stitching all the way round. Okay?
Okay. Now, when we were prepping earlier, you mentioned about, does the pattern say to put interfacing
Okay,
in?
so the pattern does talk about interfacing, but with this stable jersey, I don't think you want to put interfacing on because it would just create it all stiff at the top.
Well, I was going to say, doesn't that go against why you're using jersey in the first place?
So you can buy jersey interfacing, which
Yes.
is stretchy, but I think with something as stable as this, you'll be fine.
But if you were making that one out of the dinosaur or the, you'd still be all right with that one?
Well, do you know where I would probably put the interfacing? On the bit where you're going to put your buttonhole.
Oh, okay. Just as reinforcement.
Yeah, so I would only put the interfacing on the point where I'm going to put the buttonhole,
Yeah.
just so that it goes through the machine much easier.
Okay.
I wouldn't really put it everywhere else.
Okay.
Just because you want them to be comfortable as well.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
they're going to be crawling and toddling around in all of this.
It's the what, Paul? Oh, I don't know. Paul's asking if my 680's got a dinosaur embroidered, decorative. It's not one I found yet, Paul. Well, it's not something I need every day.
Right. Okay, let's just gone. Take it slowly as you go round the corner, so that you can keep the nice curve going. And then, also, I've not finished the bottom of this facing
Yeah.
because again, it won't fray. So there's no need to overlock it. But if you want to, just to get the finished look,
Oh, yeah.
you can overlock it at the bottom. But I've not bothered.
Yeah, I wouldn't
with
bother
this.
hemming it because it'll make it too lumpy, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right, so I'm just slowing down as I twist it round. There we go. There we are. As we go round. So what's your favourite Christmas pudding at Christmas time?
Christmas what?
At puddings at Christmas time, what's your favourite one?
Dunno. Didn't have a pudding.
Did you know what? We had a chocolate roulade.
Oh, Paul likes a chocolate volcano, apparently. You had chocolate roulade. Oh, very nice. I had egg and chips for my Christmas dinner, you see.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's my favourite meal, and because I couldn't go away, I thought it
Yeah.
was only me. I'm going to have my favourite dinner, so I had egg and chips.
We had bubbling squeaking egg on Boxing Day.
Oh, yeah, using all your leftovers.
Yeah. With the fried egg on top.
Oh, don't make me hungry now.
Right. As it comes through. There we go. Almost there. And then I would trim down this edge.
Right.
Just because you don't want the bulk as it turns inside out.
Bridget says, lovely demo. Are you using the lightning stitch?
No, not on this one. I'm just using, let me just see if I can show you it on camera. I'm just using a zigzag.
Yeah, Paul's just coming over to try and get that. So you said it was 3 by 2, 2 by 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. There, just hold it there. We'll come into you there. But you could use the feather stitch or
Yeah.
the any of those. If your machine has got a stretch stitch, by all means use it.
Yes. Either will be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to clip these edges just to shorten them down. Just so that we don't have too much bulk, and I'm just going to clip into under the arm as well. So some little triangles.
Okay, Jan says, would the overlocking stop it from rolling? Yes, it would, Jan. And what we're saying is, if you've got an overlocker, then use the overlocker.
Yeah.
But not everyone's got an overlocker. So Adele's shown how to put it together using a machine. But because it's jersey, the baby won't mind the bit of rolling up because it's still all so soft and squidgy and everything. It's not going to cause a ridge on them or anything.
The baby would look and the quality of this isn't good enough.
Well, no, start crying if it's uncomfortable though, wouldn't it?
Aww. Right. Here we go.
Oh, Jacqueline, if you've got any confusion over the discount code, just ring the call centre. It's completely free. They're just down the road there. There's the number, 0800 001 44 33. We can't look at your account. We're not allowed, or we just can't go into your account. That's nothing to do with us. We can see when people put things in baskets, but we can't see your account. But the call centre will be able to check things for you.
Right. Okay. Right, let's turn these through, and then we'll give everything a really nice press. And then we can put the leg cuffs on. There we go.
So I love that jersey. It's so easy to turn through, isn't it?
It just sits really nicely. Everyone's always really frightened of sewing with jersey. And I have to admit, I was the same when I first started sewing. But now, I would choose a jersey over a woven sometimes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The thing is, we've over the years, we've gone for comfort more than style, haven't we?
Yeah.
Debbie says, John, I love ham, egg and chips. Oh, I'm veggie, you see. But I do love a veggie sausage with mine. And beans.
Oh, baked beans.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's one of our comfort dinners at home. Jacket potato with cheese and beans.
Oh, yes. And mayonnaise.
Ooh.
Anne says, great news you're saying, John. Love Adele's demo. She's so natural with her teaching. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you ever so much. When someone said I was bubbly, some of the teenagers don't appreciate that first thing in the morning.
No, I can imagine.
A few of them have said, how many coffees have you had this morning, miss?
Yeah. And how many have you had by the time you get
Just
there?
one, just one.
Derek says, must go and see if I can get some bacon, egg and chips. Hang on, bacon, egg, beans and chips. What time is it? It's a bit early for chips.
Oh, no. Any time's good for chips.
We've got a fast food chain store across the road. I have Slimming World chips. I make my own Slimming World chips.
There we go. Right. So here we go. Now, the instructions do talk about top stitching this, which you can do. But just be careful if you're top stitching on jersey that your stitch isn't too small and then makes it pucker or ravel up.
Yeah.
So I would maybe get a little bit to practice on first.
Right.
Because some people like to have top stitching as straight, but the problem is you're going to have stress points here.
Yeah.
And if it's a straight stitch, it might pop.
But some of the stretch stitches look quite attractive. You could
Yes.
use it as that going top
Yeah,
stitching, couldn't you?
and you could have like some darker navy threads, so that would look lovely. So the way that it will be now is that you'll have your button here and then your buttonhole.
Now, how easy is it to do a buttonhole in jersey?
Well, I've never done one.
Oh!
See, I'm still learning.
No, I tell you what, if your machine has got a stabiliser plate, then what you do is you put your buttonhole foot with the fabric inside the stabiliser plate and it holds it. I don't know if if the 560, 570 come with us. Oh, yes, they do. The 570 has a stabiliser plate, so you'll be absolutely fine.
There.
Maureen says, do you dip your chips in your egg? Of course.
Well, it's just like gammon and chips, isn't it, with a fried egg?
Oh, what?
Gammon and chips.
Veggie.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Although,
What do you do with the ends of the legs then?
right, so the ends of the legs, let me move this out of the way so that we can see it a bit better. We've got cuffs going on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now there's two options that I said earlier, that you will have either a gather or this one is just a straight cuff. So we've got two rectangles here, which are, they call them the leg bands, but they are cuffs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half this way and make a tube, make a circle.
Yeah.
And then once I've done that, I'm going to fold it in half to make that cuff. So...
Bubble and squeak and fried egg is my favourite for Boxing Day. That's Stuart who was just talking about who had the shop. Bridget says, I would use poppers instead of buttons. Yeah, good idea.
Well, they'll be easier to get on and off, wouldn't you?
Yes, yeah. Especially in a hurry if the nappy's a bit full.
Oh,
because that's the only way in and out of it, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. An exploded nappy.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Whoop.
Oh, right. Here's my cuffs. There we go. So we've now got 2 tubes as such.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to fold it wrong side to wrong side
Right.
to make the cuff. Okay?
Yeah.
And give this a really good press because you want to make sure that you've halved it in the correct way. There is a little notch to help you, but a good press always works well.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it has rolled up slightly, but don't be frightened of that.
Right.
Just pins are your friends to keep them all together
Yeah.
and in the right place. Let's just get that rolled back that way. There we go. And then there's your little cuff. Let me get my iron. Now be careful with an iron when you've got your pins in that you don't go over the plastic head.
Oh yes, we got. Oh, are these ones we've got? These are plastic-headed ones. These are they? Are these
Yeah.
pins I've got plastic-headed, Hannah, or glass? Don't mind. We'll talk about it when I do the roundup.
Yeah.
You've just got a couple of minutes left, Adele.
All right, perfect. Well, let's stick one of these on
Yeah.
so that we can see what's happening. Okay, so you've got your cuff there. Let me get rid of this. I don't want to burn myself. Okay, right. What we're going to do is we're going to put the cuff, looking like it's the wrong way,
Yeah.
through, post the little leg through the cuff.
Yeah.
And this one doesn't have a gather, so it's the same
Oh, okay.
size. And I would have this stitch on the inside. So I'm going to match that up first, put a little pin in there,
Yeah.
and then pin all the way round. Now this does get a little tricky as it goes through the machine because it's quite small,
Right.
okay? But just make sure you've got a few pins before it goes into the machine so it keeps it stable as it's going round.
Yeah. This is where having an overlocker would be easier because that would be really easy to
Oh,
get
you
through
just
an
pshoo,
overlocker.
and it'll be done.
Yeah.
But pins are your friends at this point
Yeah.
because if you haven't got the pins and it slips out, then you're going to stretch the cuff and then it's going to look all uneven
Yeah.
at that point. Right. So I'm just now going to stitch
round
all the way around there.
Is it too small to go over the
Yeah.
free arm?
Yeah, so I would just have it flat and just take your time.
Yeah.
Stop when you're about to turn. Make sure you don't catch the other side underneath.
Yeah.
Here we go. Right. So if it's your first time with jersey, I would say don't do the gathered cuff the first time. I
Right.
would do this straight cuff.
But however, having said that, it's a very stable jersey,
Yes.
isn't it? It's not like, you know, sometimes you get jerseys that are like kind of liquid mercury and going all over the place. This is
Oh.
quite a solid,
Yeah.
stable one.
And it was easy to cut out as well.
Yeah.
Because it didn't flow everywhere. So I had it just pinned and it cut out perfectly. I use scissors to cut, but
Yeah.
you can use a rotary cutter, no problem.
You see, when I was trained, we didn't have rotary cutters, so I only ever cut out with scissors.
I'm just so scared of rotary cutters that I'm going to slice my finger off.
Yeah, well, you be careful at home. Don't do the Adele school of rotary cutting.
Right, and there we go. There's our little cuff on the leg.
Gorgeous.
And I'll just press that.
This is the biggest one, Paul. This is the large.
Yes, there we go.
You can't put it on. There's only one leg finished. There you go.
There it
Brilliant.
is.
Fantastico.
Thank you.
Lovely. All right, so Adele's back in an hour
Yes.
doing this frock. Oh, can you see it behind me? Just there it is. You can just see the squidge there. Adele, oh, there it is. Going to be doing that in an hour's time. We've got bundles for that. Everything's on pre-order. If you want to start ordering that, it's all on pre-order already. Right, so what have I got left to round up then? The pattern. There are 20 left of the pattern once you've all checked out. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine to hold it there. I'm just keeping you updated. If you want to get up to your £40, obviously, you can just hold it in your basket. Yeah, once you're all checked out, there's 20 left of those. Okay. Then I've got the blue fabric in the bundle. You can't buy this by the half meters. It's just in a bundle. I should tidy up, really, shouldn't I? Right. Oh, got a question from Pauline saying, small placket round the leg arch with poppers would make it so easy for nappy changes. That's what I said, Pauline. It's exactly what I said. Either that or do the next size up and then you've just turned it in on itself. Anyway, so that's the blue bundle. Are we doing the Disco Children fabrics? Yep. Ochre. Right, so this is a stretch, the jersey. Oh no, it's 90% cotton, 10% lurex this. Does have a little stretch to it. Be fantastic for a sweatshirt or something like that. But look at the inside. The inside's all scrummy. $7.99. Now this is by the half metre, this one. You can buy this by the half metre. That's the ochre. Paul singing DISCO inside that, showing his age. Pale pink. Look at the inside. Look at that's the inside, that. Lovely and soft. I just make a grown-up sweatshirt out of any of these. You know what I mean? They're lovely. Oh, have you? Oh, Adele's got a jumper made out of this pink one already. And Hannah's got gym leggings out of the next one. Well, we know you would. That's the sad thing. Yeah, gin, not Jim. Should go. Actually, it was really weird because I texted her about something the other day and she messaged me back going, sorry, I'm in the gym. And I was like, are you? She was. She wasn't doing anything. She was just in there, you know, but. $7.99. Navy. Oh, it's navy. Navy cotton lurex. $7.99 for half a metre. Gorgeous. Right, do not go anywhere. Oh, I haven't done... the scissors and the pins are on pre-order if you want those. Oh, right, just before I go for the break, in the next hour, if you haven't already used it, we've got an offer today. Right now, a lot of you weren't offended, but were like a bit kind of, oh, it's a bit... Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, right? It's not that you don't have to spend the email letter, listen to me. When you got your email, it sounded like if you didn't buy anything, I'd be going, sort of thing. It's not like that whatsoever. Hannah's very upset because she really thought she wasn't going to put any sales through, so I'd have to leave, you know what I mean? Hate mail for Hannah. Anyway, so this is the deal, look. So if you spend £40 or more on one transaction, now it doesn't have to be one item. You can put lots of things in your basket, but don't check out until you've got £40 or more in there, and then put the code in, save John, and then once you put the code in, you'll get £10 off, not including your P&P. Can't be used, can be used on sewing machines, but can't be used on split pay, and can only be used once. Okay, right, we're going for a break now. The next hour on, if you look at the EPG menu thing, it says quilt roundup, quilt favourites. It's just Hannah's favourites. There's loads. We'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
To see me back. My favourite piece of kit with the sewing is the seam ripper. Hello, I'm Janice from Birmingham. I specialise in dressmaking. I used to run a children's shop and I love making children's clothes. My mother encouraged me to sew from an early age. When we were young, we did dressmaking in school. My claim to fame was the sewing quarter. But I'm now making also jumpsuits for ladies and men of all shapes and sizes, and it seems to be going for the festivals around the country. See you on the show!
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Sally Ann Harrison. I just want to wish everybody at Sewing Street and Yarn Lane a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi everyone, it's Fiona from Sew Girl here. I just want to wish everybody at Sewing Street, all the team and the viewers and everybody who's involved, a very, very happy Christmas and look forward to seeing you all in the new year.
Hi, I'm Sam from Adventures in Crafting, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, it's Mark from the Great British Sewing Bee here.
And I'm Clive, Mark's husband, also from Beautiful Design.
And we've just popped up to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for 2021.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Keep sewing.
Keep sewing.
Keep
and
sewing.
knitting and crochet.
And knitting and crochet.
And everything else you could do
And
with thread.
crafting.
Yeah. What else
And
can you do?
eating mince pies.
Oh yes, eating mince pies.
Yeah, mince pies.
Mince pies.
Ooh.
Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
Hi there, my name's Alison Marion and I'm thrilled to be joining the Sewing Street family. I live in Staffordshire where I run a couple of sewing groups, and I have a passion for vintage sewing machines and also applique. I've stitched in some form for as long as I can remember, but I absolutely love teaching and helping people stretch their skills and hopefully demystifying some of the techniques that can be quite daunting for beginners. So I'm looking forward to meeting the team and getting into the studio. See you soon.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Helen from Woolly Chic, and I'd like to wish everyone at Yarn Lane and Sewing Street a very happy, healthy and creative Christmas.
I want to thank you all for your incredible support this year on Yarn Lane, and also to wish you the merriest, the craftiest Christmas ever. And of course, a wonderful Happy New Year. Fingers crossed it's a lot better than this one.
Hello everyone, it's Cara here. I just wanted to come along and say Happy Christmas to you all. Thank you so much for everything in 2020 and for sewing along with us. We really hope you have a happy Christmas, a safe Christmas and a healthy 2021. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Delphine Brooks. It's so great to be here and part of the Sewing Street family. I'm local, I'm only down the road in Warwickshire. I started sewing many years ago when I was very young, doing lots of art and painting, and eventually I went into textiles, and I really enjoyed doing the two together. I then had a bit of a break. Something you don't know about me maybe is that I spent many years in the Royal Air Force and eventually in the police as well. And then I went full circle and I've come back to my happy place of sewing, and which I really enjoy. My best sewing tip is measure twice and cut once. I have chipped up a couple of times by not measuring properly, and I do always regret it. So now I always measure twice, cut once. Anyway, I really hope to be with you again soon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Who's this? Cheryl's just woken up. Cheryl? Cheryl should have ever missed much. I'll have to tell you about that in a minute. Linda says, is anyone else getting interference? Oh, no, we're all right on our end, Linda, my love. Oh, Claire says her signal's not great. That's because it's where you live, Claire, I think, isn't it? Anyway, before we start, Cheryl will have missed this. We've got a special deal. Cheryl, I'm staying. I'm stopping. I'm not going anywhere. And, right, okay, I'll just explain, right? It was a marketing ploy. I wanted, when Vicky got pregnant, she got free P&P. So I wanted something when I said, well, I'm here now, I'm staying. So I'm no longer the new boy, I suppose. That means after today, does it? Anyway. I said I want something special. So we agreed to do one of the, what's it called, buy and save, spend and save, right? So if you spend £40 or more, you get £10 off. However, the email was like worded, and it's nobody's fault. It's just that we're all working satellitely, remotely and everything. It read that if you don't buy things, then John will get the sack, that kind of thing. And we don't want, obviously we don't want to add any undue pressure like that or anything whatsoever. So basically, it's our gift to you, because if you spend £40 or more and use this code, Save John, you'll get £10 off. Now, it needs to be on one transaction, but it doesn't mean that the piece, you just buy one thing for £40 more. If in this hour you buy 3 or 4 things and it all comes to more than £40, don't check out until you've got £40 worth in your basket. See what I mean? So if you buy something that costs £60, then automatically just use it, check out, use the code, and you've saved you £10. It's not just on things from the telly. We're saying creative grid rulers. It's a good time to do that. Wadding, fantastic time to buy your wadding. Get £10 off your wadding and things. As long as your basket comes to more than £40, not including your P&P, put the code in, Save John, and you will get £10 off at checkout. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? So I'm just going to do this again. And you don't have to go on the website. You can. Oh, I'll need another bottle of this in the next break, please. Oh no, there's one here. You can ring up and do an order. You don't think, oh, I don't buy on the line. You can ring up. You can ring up and do it as well, so it's fine. Right, now this hour was meant to be quilt, the best of quilts, but Hannah's just put everything that she wants in here, basically. Oh, Sheila, good morning. It's freezing. Keep safe and warm. What you're saying, bits of where I live are very posh. Not my house, says Claire. I was thinking about more of the geography, because you're going to a dip in Silverstone. I never thought you needed your job saving. You're great. I knew it was a way to give you a saving, which I'm grateful for. It's only because, Pauline, when you get, because I'm new, because I used to work, obviously, at Sewing Quarter. I've only been here 3 months, and everybody, after they've done 3 months, you have to go through your 3 months probation, don't you? How Rebecca Reed's made it through, I'll never know, but there you go, that's by the by. Right, okay, so where are we going first, sorry? Here we go. This is a whole front. It's not the whole quilt. It's the front and the binding for this quilt. I'll show you a picture. Hannah's going to get you a picture of it first of all. Now, you see, if you buy this, right, and if you've not used your code at all so far, put the code in. You'll get this for £129.99. You've got to put the code in, £129.99, because you get your £10 off, right? It's beautiful. Oh, I hope they've not sent me a new one. Oh, they have. Right, this is beautiful, right? So you get your instructions. You get your instructions, right? Oh, we've got one of these open somewhere, I'm sure. Anyway. Right, all the fabric you need for the front and the binding. Oh, and more, because if you remember, am I allowed to open this one then? Right, have we got a picture of the finished thing? Oh, okay. Are we not got a picture of it on the day? Okay. So you see the middle of the houses, that's made from a panel, right? Now, there are 16 houses, but look, this is the panel. Look. Look. Now, you only need 16 of these, and you've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Or is it more than 20? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, she did the whole thing before. Yeah, 3 by 3 she made it. Yeah, 3 by 3. It was hanging behind me. Anyway, what date was it on? 11th of December. Wendy Orlando was on making this, so she was on with me. But look, you see, so the centre of the houses are made with these. You only make 16 blocks for the whole quilt, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 24. You've got loads left over. Loads of those left over. Oh, no, that's a better picture, just so you can see the whole thing. So you see what it is? That picture is not our picture, that's from elsewhere, but just so you know, that's the quilt that you'll make. You can choose where the fabrics go and everything. You can make the decision of where you put each of the different logos. But it's a bit like, the centre bit is a bit like, is it called Hawaiian applique, Hannah? Yeah. Okay, so let me put that away. I'm just going to do it neatly like that. Right. So that's what you use for your centres of your houses. And then these are, oh, and then you get the white for the background. It's all Moda fabric, remember, all Moda fabrics. You get the white for the background there. Well, my desk looks a bit messy, doesn't it? But look, doesn't matter. So you get the white. And then oh, now, hang on. If I remember rightly, you get 2 of the grey, right? The bigger piece of the grey, which is this, don't cut into it. That's your binding, right? So when you get it, immediately take the grey stripy piece out for your binding, right? Then you get, is it a fat quarter or is it half a metre of each of these? There you go, yeah, so it's a fat quarter of all of these other fabrics I'm going to show you now. Let me just fold it up. Right, so okay, so you get that. You get that in the orange. You can choose where all of these go because you get a fat quarter of each of them. Aren't they lovely? Look. Oh, now you see this is like one of the Hawaiian panels, isn't it, this one? Oh, has something gone wrong? Okay. There you go. Aren't they gorgeous? That one. Then your beautiful florals. More florals. Bigger bouquets. They all tone in beautifully, don't they? It's all Moda. I don't know why I thought it was Riley Blake. It's very Riley Blake-esque, isn't it? But it's all Moda, this. And then you've got your green gingham there as well. Oh, actually, I think there might be a little bit more of that because I think that's for the grass in front of each of the houses as well. Are you able to show the still or not, Paul? No, it doesn't matter if you can't. Don't worry. Oh, actually, no, here you go. I can show you in here. That's right. We're having a few technical issues in the gallery at the moment. We'll just carry on regardless. There you go. There you go. Right, half the stock I've got today is in baskets. Just so you know, use the code, get £10 off. And then what date was it you say, Hannah? The 12th, 11th of December. 11th of December. I don't think you can show them. Oh, yes, you can. There you go. Look, there you go. Oh, there's the one that Wendy made. That's the one that Wendy made, look. I said that chimney, the left-hand chimney's in the wrong place, isn't it? Because it means your fireplace will be in your doorway. Welcome. Oof. Anyway, half the stock's in baskets. Brilliant. Right, so that goes in there. That goes in there. Oh, right, please be careful if you have... Now, the thing is you have to wait to check that one out because you'll put your code in, you'll get your £10 off. Save John. Save John is the code. I'm fine. I've been saved. Hallelujah, he's been saved. Right, that's about to sell out, so I'll just put that over there. Right. Village Fabric Random Hearts Kit. Second aisle from the front. On the wine bottle side. Oh, it's got no hearts on it, though. Oh, no, it has. Right, okay, so let's do this one. I'm going to open it now, right? So this is lovely Yvonne, is it? Macadamia nuts. Yvonne Macadamia nuts, this one. Macadamia it is, thank you. Macadamia, right? Village Fabrics, right? So, oh, look. I love all those fabrics. So you get all the fabrics. Now, this, if you buy this, use the code, you get it for £39. Is that right? Hang on. Yeah, because it's over £40. You get it for £39.99. So how big is... Oh, I've got... a finished size is 37 by 45 inches. How do I know that? Because look, This quilt is constructed using a variation of the traditional log cabin block. The kit includes 9 coordinating fabrics, so each of the 12 blocks will look different but still coordinate. Then you have the border and the binding fabrics to complete the project. The real interest comes from the addition of applique pieced hearts. The kit contains the kit contains all the top quality cotton fabrics to make the top of the quilt, including the binding. There are detailed instructions and a full-size paper template for the heart. No, it saves me opening it then, doesn't it, you see? You see, I love that fabric there. So, can you just see a glimpse of it there? I love that under there. That's your border. That's your border, isn't it? So if you buy this and you not use your code already, there it is. Oh, yeah, it's the border, the fabric I like. Oh, and they all have got hearts in, look, but some are just not applique, they're just stitched in. Gorgeous. And there it is. So you get the pattern in there and everything. Oh, hang on. You also need fusible web, wadding and backing. Oh, fusible web, bonder web. But she's talking about bonder web, isn't she? So there's no bonder web, wadding or backing in there, which is... Oh, look, it looks even nicer there, doesn't it? I bet she got someone else to make that, didn't she? That Yvonne McCackmany. I love her. I love her. Oh, now that one's got a cream binding on it, look. She'll message in a minute. I wonder if she's finished her extension yet. She's got the builders in having an extension. I love her. I love her to bits, Yvonne. Oh, I'm very naughty to Rebecca. She's very naughty to me, Pauline. Don't you worry. We love you, John, says Rosie. I'm glad your job is secure. You should be on Sewing Bee instead. I can't read that one out, really, but this Rosie doesn't like Joe. I don't think he's doing it again, is he? Well, I love Joe Lycett. I think he's really funny as a comedian, right? But on stand-up, he's absolutely amazing. But on this Celebrity Sewing Bee just gone, and I love a bit of smut, carry-on smut, but this one was a bit kind of like, my personal opinion, not the opinion of Sewing Street or anything like that. I just thought, there's another one on tomorrow. Another one on tomorrow, isn't there? Yeah, now, also, I know there's a petition from people who've started getting me to do Joe Lycett's job. There's a petition. Yeah, there's a petition going on at the moment. Anyway. Well, it's my lovely friend Bronwyn is the floor manager on it, so I presume so. You have to live in a bubble, though, Paul. You can't go home or anything. Now. No, I don't know why I said now. Morning, all. Now that you've been saved, we can look forward to a lot more shenanigans and naughtiness. Love from Eileen. What do you mean, Eileen? I am the height of professionalism. I've been told. Anyway, should we move on? Oh, do you want the pattern on its own? You can have the pattern on its own. Oh, hang on. Are there 2 patterns in here? Because there's one with flowers on it. Well, I'm going to have a look now. I'm going to have a right look now. £12. Now, what you need to do is put this in your basket and wait until you've got other... If you want to take advantage of the offer, wait till you've got some other things in there. Yes, because look, somehow this one's got birds on it. Look, here's the pattern. So it tells you, first of all, what you need to cut out. There's your log cabin. That's all, everything you need. But then the templates are here, look. So if you don't want to do hearts, you could do flowers or birds with contrasting beaks. What's on the last page? Oh, and an assembly diagram. Blimey, she's thorough if she's nothing else, that macadamia nuts woman, isn't she? Oh, that's it now. She's going to be called Yvonne Macadamia from now on. Oh, I love her. I just think she's brilliant. I think she's absolutely fabulous. I love her. Right. I'll try and put that away. So hang on, how much was that, sorry? £12. £12. Exactly, £12. Yeah, supply your own fabric. Oh, do you know what? Well, I'm thinking. Tula, because the colours, imagine the rainbow of colours. And I'm presuming you'd only need small pieces. Yeah, It's all made out of little Oh, you'd have to get something else for your border. But that's fine, isn't it? Right. Let's do the tulle. Right, I'm going to show you all three. Are they all the same inside? They are sort of, aren't they? Right. I'm going to show you the three colourways to... Oh, look. So you've got two... No, you haven't got toothpaste. What is wrong with me? What are they called? Flamingo, goldfish, and starling. Of course they are. Starling has run on a few times, it arrived earlier than the other two. I've not seen the other two, but you don't know which is which. I'll show you now. Do you know what? I'd want all three of those. Wouldn't you, Hannah? Just want all three of those. Oh, actually, do you know what? None of it repeats either. None of it repeats. So if you did buy all three, they're all totally different. Right. I'm going to go through them. Don't worry, I'm going to go through them. Which one would you like to do first? Flamingo is that. Ending 69. Right. Don't open them, John, they said. Tough. This is the first time you've been able to buy this on its own. Now, use your temp. You'll get that. If you haven't used your voucher already, your code already, you'll get this for $59.99. Put the code in. Oh, right. Let's just make a bit of space in. Do what, Hannah? Okay. Hannah didn't ask permission to show these. She just decided she was going to do them. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? So this one is flamingo, isn't it? This one, pink flamingo. Oh, no, not pink flamingo because their name's Tula Pink. So you get 16 different fat quarters. Oh, we love this one. What it is you'll get the same patterns in each one, but in different colourways. So this is your flamingo. Love it. Love, love, love. So you get 16 fat quarters. $69.99 is a good price. Oh, sorry, Paul. I'll leave it. There you go. So this is flamingo. 16 fat quarters. Now, you know that it's good quality cotton. You know that they're gorgeous, pure colours because Tula's designed them. And they are pink flamingo, 16 fat quarters, $69.99. So how much does that work out each? Hang on, 16, 32, 32, 32. It's about £4 each if you pay full price for them. But then you're going to get them, if you use a voucher, you're going to get them for $59.99, which is less than £4 each. $3.79 if you use your thingy. Oh, Claire, I don't know where the petition is. It's just that somebody mentioned it the other day. I'll happily live in a bubble with Giovanni. Okay, this is Alison Marion, Mama, Bebe. Right? She says, I'll happily live in a bubble with Giovanni when you get me on Strictly. Yeah, but there's no guaranteeing you'll get Giovanni. You might get Anton Dubek. Not that there's anything wrong with Anton. Now, Alison Marion, did you used to text in when we were sewing quarter? Because I didn't recognise your name, but then you put a picture up yesterday of your workroom, your she shed, where you work, in your studio, in your garden, and I recognised the picture immediately. And I can only think that you must have sent the picture in when we were at sewing quarter. Anyway, that's by the by. Right, let's move on. Gorgeous. Oh, that is so delicious. Right, goldfish. Oh, have you heard the new Shirley Bassey song? I Was Here. Makes me cry. Oh, go and look at it on YouTube. Oh, it's just... No, you won't like it, Paul. It's too classy for you. It's just amazing. She's in her... she's in her 80s, so she's been in show business for over 70 years. Incredible, isn't it? Right, now I'm doing goldfish. Again. So what you'll get is you'll get the same patterns. This is your tent stripes, but you'll get them in different colours this time. That's your pom-poms. There's your hexes. There's your geodes. Oh, look. Oh, more hexes. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, that's nice. So again, you're getting 16 beautiful fat quarters. There you go. $69.99. What would you want to buy, Paul? Paul wants to save a tenner on something. We don't sell aftershave. Yeah. You could buy something for your mum. Yes, my birdhouse, that is a tree house. Yes, I've been watching you that long, John. Oh. Stalking me, you mean? Oh, your Christmas one. Paul got a Christmas voucher and he went to buy some aftershave the other day and they sold out. They must sell it in other... Oh, you have to go to a certain shop to buy it, I see. Oh, can't you? Oh, okay. Anyway, look. Beautiful. That's goldfish. I'm having trouble with goldfish. It was toothpaste to start with. Then it was going to be goldfinch. Anyway. Oh, I was going to say, Patrick from the Sewing Bee. The Tula pink colours are sensational. Very tempting. And I've always checked. And I've already checked out. Oh, you've already been. Oh, Patricia, you've already used yours. You've saved a tenner already. Think of it that way. Yeah. Oh, they are beautiful, aren't they? Let me show you the last one now, though. No, we've moved on from goldfish now. Trouble is, if your goldfish was that colour, it'd be floating on the top, wouldn't it? Oh, so if you put them in a big pond, would they grow huge? But then a lot of fish do that. If you put them in a bigger space, they grow bigger. And plants. Unless it's a pineapple plant that Hannah buys for Christmas, that just dies. Yes, it was like Hannah bought me, was it last Christmas or the Christmas before she bought me a pineapple plant, right? And the same day that she gave it to me, Emma Bradford, who's a botanist, was in. She went, oh, it look lovely in your greenhouse. And I was like, what are you talking about? She said, you have to keep it in a greenhouse. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Which is your favourite? Paul likes the geodes. There's lots of geodes in this one. I meant the colourway. Which is your favourite? You are? Oh, it's another geode. The geode's very top heavy in this one. There you go. So that one is that starling. Of course, the starlings in my garden have got red spots as well. Oh, Craig, you've only just started. How come we're so behind already in this hour? Oh, yes. Catherine says, love the Tula pink fabrics. Just a shame my stash is so out of control. They can never be out of control. Congratulations on passing your probation meeting. Mine is at the end of January. Oh, you'll be fine, Cat. You'll be fine. It's not our Cat, is it? No, Cat from Lincolnshire. I don't know how our Cat got through hers either, really. Beautiful. Oh, she needs it now. She's got a mortgage. There you go. She hasn't moved in yet. She only saw it just before Christmas, didn't she? I'm going to... Yes, of course you can. Only because I just sneezed and I don't want to, you know. Right, I've got now. Do you remember we did the show with Rebecca Reed there, Neil here, and I was tucked in the corner there for... on the 16th December, all the panels of the Sewing Street masks, face coverings. No, it's heat. Anyway, all of the ones that, not Marks and Spencer's, what are we trying to say? Sewing Street. Yes, Sewing Street sold out. This is the only one we've got left now. There we go. Oh, no, we only had it on that day. These are panels for you to make small masks or face coverings and big ones. The instructions are on the panel. These are the obviously the rectangular ones. They're not the curved ones there. These are called funny face, I think, aren't they? No. Safety first fun masks. Then face coverings. Now, what I would do is I'd buy a metre of, or have in your stash. Don't, because what they're saying is put one on one side and one on the other side. But that way, when you're wearing this one, if it's the lips out, you won't be able to see the moustache. I'd buy other cottons and have all of these as the fronts and then the plain cottons as the back ones. Which one would you have? Let's have a look then. Oh, I don't know. I think that one. And that would be Little Paul. That's Little Paul. That's Hannah. Yeah. I'd put a sweetie wrapper or, you know, kind of something like that on there. Oh, yeah, the wrappers wouldn't be in her mouth. They'd be in her pocket. What on earth was put in your drink this morning? Please let me know, as I'd love some. Why am I being different today? Oh. Thank you so much for making me laugh, John. Love watching. I craft for a living and you are on in every room. Oh, Debbie, that's my worst nightmare. Oh, no. Just try it, matey. Neil's just arrived. Neil's just arrived in 10:30 in the morning. Neil's just arrived with my P45 in a brown envelope. And there's a truck outside with the payoff. You know, so I don't mind going if they pay me off what I want. You know what I mean? Cheeky man. I hope you brought donuts to celebrate. Oh, no, we can't share, can we? Oh, you've eaten them? Yeah, there's a shock, says Paul. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's making me laugh. I'm enjoying myself. It's good to be happy at work, isn't it? Oh, God. Right, so that goes there. Didn't even buy donuts to celebrate. I wouldn't eat them, no. Right, next. Come on, Hannah, I'm waiting for you now. She's got such a system. She's going, oh, she went like that. Go on. What's next? Kimono. The kimono placemats or the kimono itself? Kimono itself. So this one is Fiona Hesford. Kimono. No, not those, not those. Suki kimono. Fiona Hesford, £18.50. Size is small to double XL, suitable for beginners. What date was this on, please? But then will it have been made on that day? 17th of December. 17th of December, if you want to look on YouTube. He could have bought your own box of donuts. Couldn't he, Pauline? Couldn't he? Then I wouldn't have to share. Champagne has been put in it. Now snorting. Spot this as I'm laughing so much it's hurting my ribs. Oh dear. I haven't had champagne because I don't drink. Be 2 years on tomorrow that I haven't had to drink. New Year's Eve. I got home from a party New Year's Eve 2 years ago and I was drinking, I was drinking at the party. So it was 2 years ago tomorrow night. I was at a party, got home, the Ab Fab was on the telly, the movie. So I opened another bottle of champagne, sat there drinking another bottle of champagne, went to bed about 4 o'clock like this. And then woke up the next morning and thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do dry January. And haven't gone back 2 years. And I've done dry January, dry February, dry March. And I've been to Cherry's wedding. I've been to Vixie's wedding. I've been to all sorts of functions and not had to drink. It's weird, isn't it? I've got a huge cupboard full of wine and a fridge full of champagne by the back door. Why would I bring any in for you, Paul? No, but I'll have guests who might want to drink it when we're allowed guests. Anyway, moving on. Oh, Agnes. Which Agnes is it? Mrs. Agnes. Oh, okay. Here's the code, Agnes. Save John is the code. Put £40 worth of stuff in your basket. Put Save John, not including your P&P. And then what you need to do is you can use it on sewing machines, but you can't use it on split pay. You can only use it once. It's only until midnight tonight, or 1 minute to midnight tonight. That is Wednesday, the 30th of December, 2020. And you can't use it in conjunction with any other deal. So what should we move on to now then? Amber makes blue rose mug bag, of course. Right, Glenys is just having a late breakfast. Blimey, Glenys, it's nearly lunchtime. Alan made fabric covering for his glasses. And Margaret says, I'm just having Ribena winter spice and pretending it's mull wine. And Glenys says, oh, I'll pop round to help you drink that champagne, John. Right, Amber makes, you know this is Rebecca Reed and Amy, and they create lots of things from a panel. And then this was their latest creation, which is the mug bag set. So what you get, have a look at the picture, right? So you get the bag to carry your mug in, you get the coaster, and which also fits in the bottom of the bag to give sturdiness, and you get a little zip-up purse to put your tea bags in. All of the instructions are in here. Right? Right, Bumblebee is sold out. As the sewing machine, oh no, I've got the sewing machines, but this was a brand spanking new colour. We're going to get more Bumblebees in eventually, I hear, but so here is the blue rose version. Oh, Starling is sold out. So that was that one. The Starling is sold out. Okay, so this is the blue winter rose, I think it's called, blue rose. So everything's there that you need to cut out to make it. You get a spare bit of fabric over there. That's for your cup, that's for your coaster, that's for your bag. You also get in the kit, 2 toggles, and you get some thread, piping cord. There you go. You do need to buy, was it H640 you needed for this as well? Yeah, you do need H640, which we had somewhere earlier, didn't we? Okay, we'll run it through in a second. You do need H640 for it as well. 23rd of December was when it was demoed with me and Rebecca Reed. There you go. And then the only other colour I've got is vintage, which... Oh, now I've only got 10 of the vintage left, I've just been told. So you get the toggles, the piping cord, the instructions, and then the vintage is the old sewing machine fabrics. Look, that's half of it, and there's the other. Oh, we've had an email from Yvonne Macadamia Nut. Hello, John the gang, she says. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Her what? Yeah, she had a kitchen. What's in a bag? Oh, she's got more black plastic on the walls than walls themselves. And it's very chilly. Builders are back next week. Oh, she's still got a sewing area. So she hasn't got any withdrawal symptoms. Glass of wine in hand, but no macadamia nuts at present. Oh. Yeah, Yvonne Macadamia Nut will be in the new year. Actually, isn't she doing her sew-along in the new year? At the beginning, in December, you could buy these kits, and they're going to actually do a sew-along. I don't think it's with me, though. Oh, no, I was in the day they sold them. I don't know who's going to be in on the day they're sewn. Okay. H640, I haven't got any here, but you notice it's that white... was it yesterday? No, it was yesterday we had it, wasn't it? The days are running into one, aren't they? That's not it. You won't get a roll of it. You get a metre of it in a bag. Don't show that picture then. Don't show that picture. Yeah. Yeah. You literally get... it's what you put inside that. Right, let's move on. Oh, hang on. Suddenly lots of messages just come through then. Oh, it's all everyone coming around my house to drink the champagne. I'm sorry, you can't come in. Tier 3. Oh, what time is it? I'm in Tier 3 at the moment. Goodness knows what's going to happen this afternoon. Here we go. Here we go. Sandra's bag. $25.99. Now, what you'd have to do is, if you want to take advantage of the £40 or the £10 off, you need to put something else in your basket as well, if you want to take advantage of it. £25.99 this. Oh, hello. Hello, John. It's Neil's mum here. Tell him Mum says no donuts allowed after all that Christmas chocolate. Loving your shirt today. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Right, buy this. Buy this. Oh, no, I was going to go... I was going to get up and go and tell Neil. I forgot I was on telly. Anyway, look. The cat fabric's gorgeous. Oh, I don't want to spoil the fabric. Look. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Look. $25.99. What you get in there is you get the fabric, you get some calico, and then you get the fabric for the lining and the fabric for the straps and the bow as well. You can watch that being made on... What was the first day that Yvonne and I were on together? We didn't make it on the 24th, the 11th. It was the time she was in before that. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. Alan says, I made a double reverse applique bag. Can I send my picture to the studio? Yeah, it'd have to be quick though, Alan, because it have to be in this hour, not when we've got guests. Hannah said she's waiting for it. Glenys said we can sit in the garden. Yeah, I think only one person's allowed in my garden though, Glenys, aren't they? Pauline's gone, oh dear, Neil Garrett. Oh, they're all coming. Trudy's on her way round to mine already, it seems. Right. Kimono placemats, 2 different... Oh, I've got 3. 3? Yeah. Okay, which one would you like to do first? Okay, in here, you have got enough to make 2 placemats. These are the placemats. We've got a picture to show you in a second. Oh, look, here we go. These are very thorough, aren't they? The kit contains enough material to make 2 placemats. The beautiful red oriental fabric, contrast fabrics for the obi, that's the belt, fronts and binding, insulation wadding, that's Insulbright, and calico for the backing are all included. This is a project suitable for beginners. Difficulty rating, 2 spools. Finish size, 9 by 15.5 inches. Did you have a picture of them together? Oh, okay, okay. So in this packet, you only get the red version at the end. And then that's coming up in a minute. Hang on. So this in there was just the red one. Just that one. There, that one. Okay. There's a lot of fabric in there, isn't there? Anyway, that's the red one. I've also got the blue one here, which is this one. Blue one is very limited. There's the blue one. Oh, move that. There you go. Move that. When we pack up the Tula Pink fat quarters, Hannah, we have to check the ribbon because I don't know if I've got the ribbons muddled up. Okay, just saying that. And what was the other thing I told you to write down? Oh, I know. What? There's more in baskets than are available of the blue one. Do you want the pattern on its own? Now, the thing about the pattern on its own, it's gorgeous, but you might not have the Japanesey fabrics, might you? Oh, do you know what? These are lovely. And you know that fabric that Crazy Lorraine collects? You know, it's Japanese fabric, but like with the tamari balls and the koi carp on and things, they'd be lovely, wouldn't they? This is just the pattern. Oi, oi, there's a field at the back of his house we can all meet in. Glenny says, stop making excuses, John. You need to share your booze. Honestly. Yeah, John. Right, moving on. What time is it? Oh, no, still got time, right. Okay. I did tell you the size of the... Okay, that's fine. Who just came in then? Anne, did you just come in here, Anne? It's on there. You have to show that. Oh, there it is. There it is. 37 by 45 inches it is. 37 by 45 inches. And this is the bundle to make it. All the fabrics. I'll turn it over there. I knew somebody just come in. Elliot, can you tell Neil that his mum's just messaged in? She said that he was going to buy donuts for me, but keep them in a separate box, but he wasn't allowed to eat any after all his Christmas chocolate. There you go. Don't just say something about donuts. Elliot. Or was Elliot in a mood? Right, spring watt bows. Here you go, I've got it here. Right, we've got now. There's 3 pictures, right? There aren't 3 watt bows in there. These are the 3 sides of the watt bow. Oh, that's nice. They brought cookies in for Paul and Hannah. I'll remember that. Oh, she's making up any excuses now so I can't buy them. £15. No, it's not. Thank you, Paul. But Hannah's finished hers. Paul's put his in half because they're so big. He's put one half to one side for later. Hannah's is finished. Scissors, thread. Is that linen or Ada? This is one's on linen. It'll be, won't it? Linen. This is counted thread work. The pattern is not printed on the linen. Hannah's really enjoying her biscuit. I can hear her munching her way through it. Is it not a soft, squidgy one then? Okay, it's a bit stale. That's scrunchy. Next. I thought I only had this in one colour. Right, now I'm going to have to show pictures because I'm not opening these boxes. Oh, I thought the picture on the back would have been... Okay, no. Right, so this is the... What number? Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? This is the... Oh, there you go. There you go. This is... we call them fidget cushions, don't we? But they've got a name, haven't they? Sensory cushions. You're getting this, you're getting the lime one. There you go. There. So it's got all sorts. It's got zips on it, Velcro on it, tabs on it, buckles on it, buttons on it, pom-poms on it. Everything you need for that is in there apart from the cushion pad. That's right, isn't it? $21.99. Oh, no, she called it fidget book storage, yeah. Yeah, it's up to your discretion, the person you're making it for, which bits you add. So if you've got a child under 3, I wouldn't put the buttons on just to be on the safe side. But if you get everything you need in there, the kit includes 18-inch zipper, cushion fabric, interfacing, and a selection of items for the fidget activities, which are zips, buttons, beads, ribbons, cords, buckles, Velcro. Your imagination can run wild. If it can be sewn down, it can be attached. Yes, that's the lime one. That's the lime one. And then this one here. Oh, this one's much heavier. Oh, I know why this one's heavier. Because you get way too much fabric. Is this this one? The knitted one? Okay, your fabric on this one is printed into a panel. You get so much more fabric than you need in this one. You can make another cushion and everything with it. So it's that one there. It's that fabric there. I've just sent the bag picture into the studio, says Alan. Oh, Helen, Anna's just dealing with it. Oh, she says she's seen them before, Alan. Gorgeous. Okay. Oh, I thought they'd all gone. I'll have to go and get it. I'll put it away. The house one. Right. More people had this in their basket than we had stock. There are a couple of you not checked out yet or taken out your baskets now, so I've got a couple left. You get in here, your instructions, that's your fabric for your grass, and then these are all the fabrics you need to make the front and the binding of the quilt. This is your binding fabric there. That's your binding fabric. But that fabric also comes as a fat quarter as well, so don't cut the big piece up. That's your background. These are your panels to do the centres of the houses. Can we just see the picture again, sorry, Paul? Look, so what you do is you take one of the panels, there you go, so you take one of these panels, from the panel as the centre of the house. Just see the house again, Paul, sorry, thank you. And then use the other fabrics, because you can see, to create the grass. Well, obviously the green grass is the gingham, but the sides of the house and the roof and everything like that, they're all fat quarters. Oh, hang on. Right, so this 139, right, how many are left then, Hannah? Right, there are 2 left. There are 2 of these left. Use the voucher, you'll get it for $129.99. And it's all Moda fabric. Beautiful Moda fabric. Okay, right, let's have a look at Alan's picture then before we move on. Oh, that's nice. What is it? I forgot what it was. Double applique bag. Oh, and a covered glasses frame. Oh, I see. Oh, look, I've not seen that before. Why do you need to cover your the sides of your glasses? Fantastic, that. Brilliant. Thank you, Alan. Right. The William Morris from earlier today. The mega bundle has completely and utterly sold out. Yeah. These are all underneath me. They're not in pre-order anymore, but they're on in the show. Now, if you've got other things in your basket, you just need that $7.49 just to top it up over the £40. Isn't this beautiful? Now, it's not upside down. We've just the repeat. There's the trunk for the tree, which comes out the bottom of here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This one's called Male Setter. Is that what it says? I can't see it from here. Has the writing gone smaller again? Is it say Male Setter? Indigo. I think the graphics writing's gone small again. Remember the other day it went big? It's gone all small again today. I think it depends how many letters are in there, isn't it? Anyways, Male Setter's a place in Orkney, and it's the Orkney range. Mind you, would you love to live there if that's what it looked like? I want to get that that mural. Because you can get, not from us, you can buy this as a wallpaper mural for a wall that's 1.4 metres by 3 metres. And it's like 600 and something pounds, isn't it? I can't afford it, but... Now I've got a job. Gorgeous. Yeah, over half that one's gone already. Yeah, of course. Now this one, the picture on the website... This is like when I bought my first flat and I could hear the people upstairs talking. No, they're real. Right. The picture of this on the website is wrong. Still, Ryan. Is it Ryan who does the pictures? Oh, he's on holiday, Ryan. This is Brophy Trellis in red. If you order this number, this is the fabric you'll get. If you look on the website, it's a completely different picture. Yeah, I can see fish in there as well. Okay. Oh, the fidget cushions have sold out. Yes. Yep. So then we've got these two. What's the matter, Paul? Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I have to say this is, I don't know if this is my favourite or that tree one I just showed you. Over half the stock of this one. They only launched this morning and already half the stock's gone. Can you not hear those people shouting? No, it's coming from upstairs, not coming from that way. We can hear it in here all the time. There's a coffee machine we hear going on all the time. No, it's above me here. Well, I presume it is. Stuart says, back again. For 11s, I feel in the mood to do some patchwork. Oh, get some of this, Stuart. It's beautiful, isn't it? Right, okay, that's the blue one. And it also comes next, called linen. There's no linen in it. It's cotton, but it's called linen. The colour's called linen. There you go. Oh, let me move that out of the way because that's confusing the system, isn't it? There you go. There you go. £7.49. Are there things on the trolley that didn't make it over here? Oh, okay. £7.49 for half a metre. Maybe you can have as much as what? Well, I'm saying you can have as much as you want of it, but the speed it's been selling. But let's say if you want 3 metres to make a frock with, or whatever, you can get 3 metres. It doesn't come cut up. It comes in however much you order. It comes in. Okay. And very quickly, I've got some brand new Orifils. Also, if you've got your early bird in the basket, if you've checked up to £40, then check out and use the code now. Brand new, these are Orifil, a perfect little box of neutrals. They're all 200 metres, they're all 50 weight, and they're all Orifil. Gorgeous Egyptian cotton, created in Italy. It's gone very cold in here suddenly, I have to say. £33.99. So if you get that and you get a metre of the fabric, hang on, that'll take you over the £40, won't it? Hang on. 33 plus... Oh, yeah, of course it will. Yeah, that'll take you over the £40. So if you buy that and half metre of the fabric, you get your £10 off. Got a what? Sorry, a message. Vivienne. Hi, John. Can you wish my Auntie Vivienne a happy 70th birthday for tomorrow from all the family using her iPad? Is that what say? Using her iPad. Thank you. Glad you're staying, from Lynn. Hang on. Is it from Vivienne? Oh, no. Auntie Vivienne is 70. Happy birthday tomorrow, Auntie Vivienne. But this is also from Lynn. Oh, using her iPad. So using Auntie Vivienne's iPad. I've got it. Have a lovely day. Mind you, 70, it's the new 40, isn't it? It is. Anyway, have a lovely day. I won't be here tomorrow. I'll be at Western Supermare tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow as well, isn't it? That's frightening, isn't it? Right, I've got to go. And I'm coming back, don't worry. Got dressmaking after this hour. Making that dress? Well, we're not actually making that dress. We're making a version of that dress with no sleeves, out of denim. We will see you, there's so much to pack away. We might be a bit longer on this one. 3 minutes or so from now.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Sam from Adventures in Crafting. I'm a craft and crochet teacher based in Tring in Hertfordshire. Since lockdown, I've moved all of my classes onto Zoom, so I now have customers from all over the country. I teach lots of crafts, but crochet is my specialism. I became passionate about crochet when I was pregnant with my 4th child and in desperate need of some me time. Crochet became my sanctuary and I've crocheted every day since then. I'm a qualified teacher, and 8 years ago I began teaching crochet. I love sharing my passion with other people. I design patterns, sell kits and teach lots of classes. My classes range from beginners to next steps, specific makes and clubs. I also like to design crochet alongs. My most recent one was my autumn granny square crochet along, which resulted in me designing this allotment jumper, which I love to wear when I'm out gardening and looking after my chickens. My crochet tip for you is to enjoy it. Crochet should be about taking part in a hobby that brings you pleasure. My claim to fame is that I met Kirsty Allsop at the Handmade Fair and I gave her one of my crochet sunflower brooches. I'm so excited to be taking part in Yarn Lane and I hope you'll enjoy my demonstrations.
Stuck for ideas for the perfect gift? Why not get them a gift card? You can buy Sewing Street and Yarn Lane gift cards loaded up with anything from £10 to £500. Shop our gift cards online at www.sewingstreet.com or www.yarnlane.com, or purchase them via our UK call centre on 0800 001 44 33.
Hi, I'm Helen from Woolly Chic and I'd like to wish everyone at Yarn Lane and Sewing Street a very happy, healthy and creative Christmas.
I want to thank you all for your incredible support this year on Yarn Lane and also to wish you the merriest, the craftiest Christmas ever. And of course, a wonderful Happy New Year. Fingers crossed it's a lot better than this one.
Hello everyone, it's Cara here. I just wanted to come along and say Happy Christmas to you all. Thank you so much for everything in 2020 and for sewing along with us. We really hope you have a happy Christmas, a safe Christmas and a healthy 2021. Thank you.
If you'd like to get in touch with us during our live show and send in any messages or any questions, then you can do it on studio@sewingstreet.com. Alternatively, you can message us on our official Facebook page.
Have you heard about Yarn Lane, a TV show dedicated to knitting, crochet and all things yarn, bringing you demonstrations from our expert guests as well as the latest tools. And find out what's coming up on the show by following us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our email newsletter or visit the programme guide on our website at www.yarnlane.com.
Kate, yeah, the Romper suit was on at 9 o'clock. I don't know, I think there might be some pattern. Oh no, when we finished out, there are only 5. Have a look underneath us, not on pre-order, but on the other one. I know the dinosaur fabric sold and the little ponies fabric sold, but have a look, you'll be able to see underneath us, yeah. Oh, Hannah's going, yeah, the pattern. Oh. Anyway, would you like to make this dress? What? There's none of the fabrics left, but there's 2 patterns left, right? Right, okay, so this is the pattern we're talking about now. Now, I need to point something out. Which one do you want to do first? 6 to 14, right there. These are American sizes. Oh, hang on, though, are they? Hang on. So if it's an American 6, it's a UK 10. That's right, isn't it? So this one goes from a 10 to a 18, and this one goes from... No, have I got this wrong? Hang on. Yeah, so that's right. So this is UK 10 to 16, and this one is an 18 to... No, I've got that wrong. Yeah, UK 28. That's right. Yeah, no, I was getting all muddled up then. So this is a UK 10 to 18. Because the graphics have got the American sizes on them. They're the American sizes on this one. Or if you use the Euro sizes there, there's the Euro sizes on there and everything. Yeah, that's right. So the one you've made is a size 18.
Which is
behind me. Behind you. Size UK. A UK 18. That's right.
18 mannequin.
Yeah, and that's the 18 mannequin, yeah. Brilliant. Okay, then the other pattern is this one. It's the same pattern. It's the same pattern. But the size is 20 to 28. And if you want, is the picture of the back on the website? It's all right. I'm just going to have a look here. Okay, the sizes, if you're confused by the sizing, if you look at the website, look, is the flap open? Oh, where's it gone? No. Oh no, it still says all the sizes on there and everything. Finished garment sizes. Everything's there. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Yeah, Beverly. Yeah, Beverly, do that. Do that, because the size 0 in America is a size 4 over here. Is that the right way? No, hang on. That doesn't sound right. Size 0 in America is a size 4. Yeah, well, anyway. Yeah. Yes, that's right. So it's, yes, exactly. We're all right. We're all right. I'm just having self-doubt moments for a moment. Yeah. Okay. So that's the pattern. Now look, there are 3 different versions. I'll swap the patterns over because I just spat on them. That one won't be coming to you. Do not worry. That will not be coming to you at all. If you break it, you buy it. So I've just bought a size 28 dress pattern. That's fine. Right. This is the one that's on the mannequin behind me. This is another option. And then this is the option that we are going to be doing this hour. So that's the one, that's the main one. That's A. B is a different version. Well, B is like A, but with different sleeves. And then C is the sleeveless version, which is the one you're making now, isn't it? Oh, hang on, what's happened? What's the matter, Elliot? No, it's not Elliot's fault. He's busy. He's doing his job. Ah. Right. Okay, now I've got some bundles of fabric for you here, if you'd like some bundles of fabric. Where shall I start? Coral. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call this coral. I would call this tangerine flame. Well, it looks different on the mannequin. Look. Now, what's the composition, please? We should do we should start doing this in prep, shouldn't we? The composition. Right, very, very fine, lightweight. Now you're getting, it's viscose, so it's breathable. 89.9. That doesn't, for 6.5 meters of fabric, that's quite good, isn't it? Anyway, £89 and 9/10 is your fabric for that one. 100% viscose. It's a very, very lightweight viscose. I'm going to say something a bit controversial now. If this is your first dressmaking pattern, don't buy this fabric. Because this fabric, it's not impossible to work with. And if you've had a bit of experience, you'll be absolutely fine. But it could put you off dressmaking forever. Because if you've been given the wrong fabric on your first project, then this is... I don't want to frighten you and say, don't get this, don't get this. If you're an experienced dressmaker, Adele's been able to make it fine. But as a first project, I think you'd lose your temper with it and end up throwing it out the window. So that's 6.5 meters of your coral dress fabric, 100% viscose. Right, now the one that you're going to see the demonstration in, the chambray. Now I would wash this one first before you start. Okay. It's less because it's wider. This fabric's 60 inches wide, so it's less in this one. 5 meters, £38 and 99 pence. Now, what's the composition of this one then? I think it's got a mix in this one, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Oh, 100% cotton. Wrong again. Wrong again. Give it a wash before you start, though, I would. Oh, yeah, that's the most popular, but I'm not surprised because that's a lovely bundle. Buy this plus your early bird. Oh, yeah, then you'll get you over your £40, don't you? This, I love this one. This is my favourite one, this one. Now, this definitely is 100% cotton. I love this fabric. Now, you get 6.5 metres of this for £50.99. But if you haven't used your code yet, put your code in, you're going to get it for £40.99, aren't you? I think that is so fresh. Spring-like. Innit? Spring-like. Spring-like, innit? Now, if you don't need your 6.5 metres, because obviously let me explain. 6.5 metres will make you the largest size dress in A, with the long sleeves and the long skirt. You don't need that much if you're going to do the equivalent, the one we're going to show you now. But so we sell this and the chambray by the ½ metre. So I'll show you that in a second. But this, you only need this big bundle if you're going to make one of the larger sizes and the one with long sleeves. Beverly sent in a message. I appreciate that advice, John, because this could have tripped me up if difficult for beginners, which is what I am. Oh yeah, Beverly, buy the cotton. This will be, or that, this or the blue will be so easy to use because it's so stable. It's not, that one, when you cut it, it will waft. When you sew, it will move. If you're a bit, but when you're a bit more experienced, then by all means buy the viscose. But I would hate for you to spend your, was it £90 the flame one, or £80, whatever, spend that money and then not be able to use it. I mean, you might not have any issues, but one of the very first projects I was given was some very, very, I'm going back a long time now, some very, very cheap polyester, and oh, it nearly put me off completely. Right, then this one, I love this one. Again, this one, oh, it's beautiful. Right, this one and the tangerine are not available by the ½ metre, but this is gorgeous. You see now, in this one, I would make the long sleeve version or the bell sleeve version because it's quite classy and sophisticated, this, isn't it? £99.99 this one. You're getting 6.5 metres. Crepe linen look, 100% viscose. Be lovely and breathable. £99.99. You do get. Now remember, you see, there is enough in there. If you're going to make the shorter dress or the sleeveless dress, you are going to have an awful lot of fabric left over. Right, then the two fabrics I've got by the ½ metre, well, are the two most popular. Right, in the bundles, are the two most popular bundles. Right, so shall I do the chambray first? This is ½ metre. You see, because if you're going to do the dress that Adele's about to demonstrate in a different size, you need an awful lot less. Oh yeah, sorry. It's making the camera go a bit like that. So it's £3.99 for ½ metre, blue cotton chambray. Okay, and then last but not least, that beautiful. This is gorgeous. In fact, this in the style that you're about to do, the sleeveless, would be lovely for spring and summer. £3.99. I can only offer you the chambray and the cotton. I can't offer you any of the other fabrics by the ½ metre. Okay, let's do some sewing. So now, would you say it was a difficult pattern or was it quite easy?
Making it, like you said earlier, out of that fabric, it was a little challenging, and the collar, because it's like a mandarin collar, you do have to be really delicate with that fabric. But I wouldn't say it's too difficult.
No, but I think making out of the cotton will be so easy compared to a slinky fabric. Yeah. And I promise you, I'm not trying to put anybody off, but I really don't want you spending that kind of money and then getting home and going, I can't do this. And there's nothing worse, is there, when you're sitting there with a pile of fabric and you just think, I can't do it. I can't do it. And one day you will be able to do it, I promise you. With experience, you will. But even you had to sit and concentrate doing it.
And put in the sleeve cuffs in. That was really challenging because you've got to gather it, and it's really difficult to gather a really fine fabric.
Yeah.
But what's really nice with that, with the chambray, it gives it a completely different look.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the sleeveless
Perfect.
and the short. So it's like a spring summer, but you could even wear this in the winter and have like a roll neck top underneath, because I've been doing that quite a lot for my summer dresses, wearing a roll neck.
Yeah.
So
hang on, we haven't got time to make the whole
No.
thing. So what are you going to concentrate
I'm going to concentrate on the bodice,
Right.
because this doesn't have any darts, and it's got a facing, and it's a mock wrap.
Doesn't have any darts?
No.
Oh, because it's a wrap. Oh, it's mock wrap.
It's a mock
Oh,
wrap.
fantastic.
So it doesn't fully wrap over, so it has a facing that you need to attach first.
Right.
And then the bust area is actually from a really clever pleat. Just one tiny pleat here creates this fullness here.
Yeah, so
for
what
the
they've
bust.
done is they've taken away the dart,
Yes.
but used the amount of fabric that would have been in the dart to create the pleat, so you still get the fullness on the bust,
Yes.
but it takes it in for the waist. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
so if you maybe are a little bit bigger busted, you might want to maybe just try this on first before, but you've actually got a lot of room on the crossover.
Right.
That if you did have to take that over, it wouldn't become completely gaping.
No.
So there's lots there. And I've also put the facing on already here. So I want to talk about that with you today, and also about understitching.
Okay, perfect. I'll let you go
So,
on.
there's the one that's been completed. Now, with fabric like this that doesn't have any pattern on, I always put a pin in on the right sides.
Right.
So that I know I'm not then going to sew up two that look exactly the same.
I
that
just
would
get a piece
be-
of chalk and just do a big cross
Yes,
on the other side.
yes. Yeah, oh, I found my chalk down the back of the sofa last night.
Oh, fine.
I don't know why. Okay, so I've also applied, let me take this off so that you can see, I've applied interfacing to the back of this facing.
Right, so that's just iron on interfacing.
Yes,
isn't it?
iron on interfacing. I like to put it on, cut it round, iron it, and then just trim it down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put right side to right side, and you're going to put the shorter edge onto there, and it fits perfectly on that shape.
Right, there's a pattern piece for all of this, is there?
Yes, yes, this all comes with it. Now, you were saying earlier about the visco shifting, and it did shift when I was cutting it.
Yeah.
And I did find that one of my facings was slightly shorter, but it's okay because you've got lots of room in the waist to sort that out.
But you see, I'm still not being negative, but that's, you're an experienced dressmaker.
Yep.
So you cut it, well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, then I know where I can take it
but
out.
other people will go, oh, it didn't fit, doesn't fit, doesn't fit.
Yes.
Like I would have done when I first started.
Yes,
So.
yeah, definitely go for something more stable if it's your first sort of dress.
Yeah.
And then go for the fabulous gown. What
Oh yeah,
ankles?
no, but and I don't want you to put it off because it's a beautiful shape. It's a really lovely shape, but it's just I don't want you to be so upset spending your money and then not being able to do it.
Yeah, I've had a moment before where I was making a skirt with like a satin. Went completely wrong. It was puckering all sorts. In the end, I did what you said, and I just chucked it away.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I first started as a freelance maker, I would get a box delivered to me, the fabric and the design that the designer had drawn and everything, and then you think, well, how am I going to make this out of that? And you can't then say to them, oh, you can't use this, so you then have to try and make something that doesn't work, and there's nothing worse, that horrible feeling in the pit of your stomach when you know it's just not working.
Yeah, and
it's
it doesn't
supposed to be fun, isn't it? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and it doesn't do the dress any justice afterwards
No.
because it won't sit properly, it won't feel nice to wear, it's not worth spending the time. So I've done my facing. Now, again...
Oh, I might have unplugged your iron, by the way.
Oh, I plugged it back in.
Okay, fine.
I'm okay. Right, so we need to now iron all of the seam to this side.
Right.
Okay, so I always start on the back first and then go to the front and press it flat.
Right.
Because what we're going to do is going to do a line of stitching to catch this seam.
Right.
So that it lays nice and flat when it's folded back over. So this is called understitching. So I'm just done it on one side. I'm just going to really pull open that so I make sure that it's open there. And now what I'm going to do is a line of stitching all the way down here, very close to this edge.
Okay.
Okay. So if you've got like an edge foot, I've got one, I think it's meant to be for quilting, but I sometimes use that to get a nice close edge.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just a straight line all the way down. making sure you catch that seam underneath. So I've now got it, so I've got my line of stitching. Now you won't see this line of stitching because we're going to fold that over and then we're going to press it again.
And why do you do it?
So it stops it from rolling back out, especially with the viscose.
Yeah.
If you want to, you could also put some top stitching, especially on this chambray.
Yeah, I think it's lovely, but also the good thing about understitching is if you're not confident with your top stitching, understitching, nobody's going to see that.
No.
So it doesn't matter if you're a little bit wobbly, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a little bit wobbly, but if you do want to do top stitching, you can also top stitch around the collar as well.
Yeah.
Later on.
Well, I think if you're going to use like a denim fabric like this, a top stitching would look lovely. It would enhance the pattern, you know.
Yes. So that is the facing put on to this side here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to talk about the pleat really quickly. So the pleat, we're just going to tack into place with the line of stitching, but within the seam allowance, because the skirt will meet up to here and then that will catch that in as well. So I've just, let me put this out of the way because then it's easier to see it onto the, there. So the pattern piece has two little notches.
Hang on one sec, the focus of the camera's just gone. We just need to come into you.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, there you go.
So it has two little notches here, and there is a sort of a triangle here. It almost looks like there's meant to be a dart there.
The bottom of the dart, yeah,
yes.
exactly. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to match that notch up to here by folding, and then it will meet there.
Right.
And then we're going to put a little pin in, and I'm just going to sew a line of stitching just onto this point, just to keep that in place. There.
And what's the seam allowance on the pattern?
1.5 centimetres, which is good, especially if you need to have maybe a little bit more area, room in a certain area of the garments, maybe under the arms or something. But this is an elasticated waist, so it's nice and comfortable, and you pull it in with the tie belt there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put our front. So let me show you what the look will actually look like afterwards. So it'll fold over eventually in that way. And now we're going to put the back onto, so right sides to right sides, and we're going to sew at the shoulders and at the side.
Oh, because no sleeves
seams.
going in it or anything like that. So.
No, no. But even that, you had to set in the sleeve. So you put the sleeve in after you've created the armhole.
Oh, okay.
Which I have to admit, I used to be really worried about that, about easing, but it's fine.
It's fine, but again, if you knew trying to ease a viscose like this into without getting it gathered, because as soon as you gather it, it then turns it into a completely different sleeve, doesn't it?
Yes. Right, so I'm just going to match up my shoulders, both sides, and then we'll put the collar on as well.
How did you finish, because it's not lined, is it? How did you finish your seams?
So you can either finish it using an overlocker,
Yeah.
or because that one is a very delicate fabric, I didn't want to add more stitching to it. I used my pinking shears on it.
Okay, yeah, good idea.
Because I didn't want it to show through or just drag it down, because it's much more delicate than this.
Yeah.
But here, I would just finish it with an overlocker stitch.
Yeah.
There we go. So I've now got my right sides to right side shoulders and side seams to do. But it comes together relatively quickly.
Yeah.
And after Christmas, we all need a bit of an elasticated waist, don't we?
Well, during Christmas as well.
I have to admit, though, I buy chocolate for the girls and then eat it myself.
Well, you're doing them a favour, really, aren't you?
Yes. They'll be laughing that I've said that.
Oh, thank you for your lovely message, Louise. Oh.
Right. There we go. And then, and hopefully we might be able to show how we finish these sleeves off. It has a small facing.
Sleeves? You mean armholes?
Armholes, sorry.
Yeah. No,
armholes.
don't worry.
Yeah, the pattern's quite nice. It's got 3 different variations. So you've got sort of the angel sleeve.
Oh, is that, yeah, angel sleeve, yeah.
But I really like the long sleeve with the gathered cuff.
Well, I suppose it depends what you're doing. If you're a young mum and you've got kids and things like that, you're not going to want the long sleeve because there's going to be things to get in the way, aren't there? But for sophistication, the long sleeve is beautiful. The one you're doing now, I think, is the perfect, like, spring, summer throw-on dress that you can dress up or dress down. And the one with the angel sleeves, I think, is definitely a cocktail party dress.
Yeah, or even a work dress. I can imagine wearing it for work.
What, doing your experiments with angel sleeves like that?
Yeah. Just stick a lab coat on.
Hang on, Hannah's got something to say. The smaller size of pattern is about to sell out. More people in baskets than we've got. And the larger size, over half the stock of the larger size is gone. Brilliant.
Right, so let's...
Oh, sorry, the bundle you're working with is sold out.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
But I've got the fabric by the half metre, haven't I? So you can still buy it, but you can't buy the bundle, that's all.
Right. Okay, so we're now going to put the collar on. So the collar comes in 2 pieces.
Right.
And you interface one.
Right.
And then the other one you don't interface, but you just fold up and iron the edge.
Okay.
Because then that will sit on the inside. Okay. Now this is the tricky part because we're trying to put a curve onto a curve, but in the opposite directions. Yeah. So what I recommend is that you find your middle point first, the back, match that up, then you'll distribute it correctly, going out the other way.
Right.
So
here,
you're
only pinning the piece that's got the interface on, not the other piece or anything.
No, so as you can see here, I've got a curve going like that, going into a curve like this. So you've just got to take your time, put your pins in.
Are there notches?
There are notches that help you actually match up where the top of the sleeves are.
Because I always think that's a good sign of if they're not matching, like they might be a millimetre out, but if they're like way out, you know you've done something wrong then, don't you?
Yeah, and it really is just patience at this point.
Yeah.
Don't rush. And it doesn't mean that you have to finish the whole garment in one sitting.
No.
It can be that you just spend the afternoon putting this collar on so that it's lovely and perfect.
Yes.
And then come back. Now we want to catch the interfacing, the facing for the front in with the collar.
Right.
Okay. So sometimes you see this part here matching up with the facing part, but here we're going to catch it and sew it over it. Yeah. I've got one of these collars on actually today.
Yeah, when you first arrived, I kept looking at your dress thinking, is that, I hadn't seen this pattern. I was thinking, is it part, because it's sort of the same shape, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, no, this has got like a button feature. But it's quite flattering. Plus, it doesn't get caught underneath your cardigans or your jackets or anything like that. So it's a really nice way to finish off a collar, rather than having more of a formal lapel collar or just a facing.
Also, if you've got a nice necklace that you want to show off, then this is the perfect way of doing, because it frames it, doesn't it? It makes the V and then the collar goes up.
I did actually think, when I was taking photos of that, I wish I had like a really nice long gold necklace to finish it and style it with, because I think that would look gorgeous.
We have to tell husband that then.
Oh, I don't really wear, I only wear this one necklace that he's bought me a long time ago.
Oh.
Our 10th wedding anniversary.
Oh, it wasn't even when he was courting you?
No, when we were married.
Oh.
Been married 13 years. I know.
Oh, nearly time for a new one.
Oh, there we go. Right, let's get, oh, that one doesn't
that's a
want
bit
to go
blunt,
in.
I think, that one.
I doesn't even want to go back in there. Right, here we are. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky to get into the sewing machine because, like I said, you've got a curve on a curve.
Yeah.
But just take your moment, start at one end, go along, and just take the pins out when you get to them. I don't sew over my pins.
No.
But don't take them out too soon, because if it comes off kilter, then it won't fit properly.
Yeah.
Right. There. So I've just got a straight stitch with this whole one. Right, that's going to go on there. And let's go. Right. Now you're going to see my concentration face.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're not seeing your concentration, just your hands.
There we go. Oh. There. And going round. Just keep going round. Oh, I can feel it already that it's folded up slightly underneath.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take my time to make sure that that's flat.
Yeah, because now your fabric will, because you're going a curve against a curve, your fabric will ruche up underneath. But what you need to make sure is that where you're stitching is completely flat and you don't catch any of that fullness in the stitching.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, when you go around the curve, the fabric's got to go somewhere. But as long as you keep it flat along your machine, where you're machining, you'll be absolutely fine.
There we go. Got past the halfway. There we go.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. And we're at the end. Right, now that I've done that, we're going to attach. So this is the moment, let's hope I haven't puckered. No, perfect.
So now, so you're going to press that?
Yes,
now?
I'm just going to press it so that we get the right amount, because what we're going to do now is we're going to attach our other collar on.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that everything is pressed out correctly so that all my seam allowances stay correct.
Yeah.
So some people do skip the pressing stage, but
Oh,
I will
no,
say
never.
don't. And what we're going to do is we're going to press this seam upwards,
Yeah.
so that when the other half of the collar comes down, it hides this edge. So you don't need to finish this edge.
No, because it's going to be inside, isn't
Yes,
it? Yeah.
yes. So you don't need to finish this part. Just give it a nice press.
In fact, it's even better if you don't finish it, because if you finished off, you're adding an extra bit of fullness with inside the collar, and you don't want that, do you? Jackie says, loving Adele's demo, so calm and informative. John, you're helpful too. Thanks, Jackie.
There we go.
Oh, Margaret, which Margaret is it? Oh, Margaret, I am saying, don't worry. We haven't talked about the code in this hour, have we? Oh, now, have we checked that it carries on after this hour? It does, brilliant.
Right. So just
In a
pressing
minute,
this.
we'll just do this.
All up. Okay. So from the outside, you can see now we've got a nice press of a collar.
Also, if you get a tiny little tuck in it, don't unpick it all. Either just unpick the little bit where you've made the tuck, or give it a press, because sometimes when you press it, the tuck just kind of magically disappears.
Yes. And stretch it with your fingers, like just pull it.
Yeah, don't stretch though.
No.
Ease.
But just ease, that's a better word. I'm forgetting all my words today.
While Adele's pressing that, I'll just tell you about the code very quickly. For those who've just joined us, if you spend £40 or more today, and you can put in a code, you can only use it once. Here it is. Save John, you get £10 off. £10 off. You can only use it once. You can't use it on split pay. You can use it on sewing machines. You can't use it in conjunction with any other offer. And it's until midnight tonight.
Okay, so we've now got our collar. This is the part that you will see on the actual outside. This part here is the inside. So what we're going to do now is the long edge I've already folded up. It's better to fold it up before you attach the piece. Otherwise it's really tricky to try and get that folded up with all of this.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the inner curve matching to the inner curve of the
So this, you've got two curves going in the same direction this time.
So this is a lot easier to put on, but I always like to anchor it first at the edges and at the centre with my notches, and then I go along. Even though I've cut these two pieces out, and they should be exactly the same, you never know, there might be slight difference. There we go.
Well, especially as it's on a curve.
Yes, and this is going to be a lot easier to sew, this one is.
Yeah.
So, and then let me quickly show you before I do so what's actually going to happen after I've sewn it.
Right.
So once I've sewn this one here, I'm going to take it down from here as well, up, round, down and over.
Okay.
Then that is going to fold to the inside and then your collar will be like that.
Perfect.
And then what I did is I actually sat and just hand stitched that in there.
Right.
Some people like to be able to do stitch in the ditch, but I'm not as confident with that.
Okay.
We all have our bits that we're just a little bit, ooh.
You need to get a stitch in the ditch foot for your machine.
Oh, is that a lot helpful? A lot more helpful then?
No, because you'll still panic. But no, it is, because what it is the little guide sits in the ditch the whole time, so you know you're not going to... The trouble with stitching in the ditch is the wobbling off, isn't it?
Yes.
You're not going to wobble off.
Yes. There we go, right. I kept my needle down as I pivoted on that corner, and...
You see, it's unusual they've done it like this, because a lot of times they get you to make the collar up, don't they, before you put it on. But this looks a much easier way, actually.
Well, I think this is... Well, trying to think, would it be easy? Because I know when I was trying to do this, this one was attaching it from the outside to then with the inside different, and I was getting really confused. So I actually went back to this method to put this one on. I was texting my friend saying, this pattern, it's asking me to do it in all sorts of ways. She said, yeah.
And sometimes when a pattern writer or pattern drafter, they just presume that we know what they mean, don't they? And they go, oh, put this on there and do this and do this. And you're like, I really don't understand what you're saying. You know what I mean?
I'm one for illustrations. I love looking at the pictures to work out what's happening. I know some people prefer to have the instructions written out.
Yeah.
Right.
Denise, hang on. Lovely to see Adele. Always informative. Did you make your dress?
Yes, I did. This is my Christmas Day dress.
Oh, was it?
That I wore for Christmas Day, yeah. Aww. And it's a style of dress that a year ago I would have said, no way. I normally really like niched sort of...
Oh, fitted and everything, yeah.
But now I'm just like...
There's nothing off you.
It's floaty. It's nice and comfortable. Oh, now, I didn't quite catch that, so I'm just going to take that back.
Oh, so she's not that brilliant after all, is she? What did you tell us what you did?
So I didn't. Let me just show you first.
Yeah. So we can see.
So when I took this line of stitching down here, I didn't quite catch the one underneath. Yes. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over, and I can actually see where those two match.
So don't panic. Don't panic if something like that happens. Even the best do it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, this is the thing with dressmaking as well. No one is ever going to know that I made that mistake.
Well, they are now, because I've told them. Oh. But yes, if you're sitting at home.
Yeah, when you're at home and you've done it, don't panic. There we go, look.
Perfect.
I've turned it over, and that sits nice and neatly in there. Oh, it still didn't quite catch the bottom bit. Right, hold on.
All right.
Third time lucky.
Yeah.
But there we go. I did think doing this today, I was like, oh no, what happens if the collar doesn't go on right?
Oh no.
That's why I always make sure there was an unpicker close by.
Yeah, of course.
Right. There we go. Much better. And I'm going to press this again. Mm-hmm. And this will give us our nice... Is it a mandarin collar? I'd say it's a mandarin collar.
Yes, but a mandarin collar stands up normally. This is a kind of flush. Is it funnel? Let me have a look. No, funnel's the one that creates a shape, isn't it? It's like a mandarin collar, but it's flat to the...
Like a grandad collar.
Oh, what?
Shirt.
Grandad, yeah.
A grandad. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, it's not supposed to sound very glamorous, does it, though? I've got a lovely frock with a grandad collar.
Right, so I'm just going to press this down, but I'm not going to finish that today with you.
No, because how many minutes have we got on the demo, Paul? 12 minutes.
Right, so we'll talk about the... Let's just fold this over so that you can see the effect.
Yes, please. Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead with the arms.
Armholes.
Yeah. So if you've got a ham, this is also useful.
Taylor's ham, she means. Yeah. Not a gammon one.
We had to talk about that earlier, didn't we?
With eggs. Do you have pineapple with your gammon as well? Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And then the girls fight over who drinks the pineapple juice from the can.
It's good for you, good for your throat, pineapple
juice.
Is it?
Yeah? Oh. When we went on our honeymoon, we went past the pineapple fields.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
they're like, I thought they were high up, but they're not. They're
Where was that, in
shrubs.
Rotherham?
No, Hawaii.
No, they're only little. But there's only there's one pineapple sticking at the top of each one, isn't there?
They're like a bush, aren't they? You
No,
think
I
that-
thought, for some reason, I thought they were going to be a big tree and they'd hang from
Yes,
the tree like
that's
that.
what I thought. But no.
Like a coconut, yeah.
Yeah. Right, there we go. There's our collar put on.
Yeah, obviously the
And-
back would be stitched down.
Yes, and then you'll stitch this down. You can
Yeah.
either do that from the front, stitching in the ditch as you go around here, or like I did there, I just hand stitched it. I had a moment of calm and just put my cup of tea and did a bit of hand stitching. Right. So this pattern has armhole facings
Right.
for each of these. So I'll try and see if I can get one of the armholes done for us. So what we're going to do first, a bit like we did earlier with the romper, we're going to put them right size to right size and make a tube.
Right.
Okay? And then we're going to
It's
fold that
unusual.
tube.
It's unusual shape. It's not very.
Well, it wasn't cut on the bias, which I was a little bit
Yeah.
surprised about.
Yeah.
And sometimes you finish this just with some bias binding.
Yeah,
if you have
yeah.
some. But this one's got a facing, so
The only thing I don't like about facings is that they can sometimes work their way back out. There's nothing worse, is there, when you've got a really lovely edge and then there's a bit of facing flapping in the armhole
yeah.
and things.
I suppose that's why bias binding's really
Yes.
good. I've put that mat away and I need it back again. Right, so we're going to fold it wrong size to wrong sides.
Okay.
So we've made, almost like we did earlier, a cuff
Yeah.
to go on this armhole facing. So let's get the iron back out. Wrong size to wrong
Yeah.
sides.
So it's almost like the kind of binding people would make to finish a quilt off, which obviously be just a straight line. This
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's how quilters finish their quilts off.
See, I would love to do quilting. I've started knitting. That's what I got from Santa.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
What, some knitting needles?
A jumper, a whole set. And I've done the back already. I just need to do...
We've got crochet next down Yarn Lane.
Ooh. Oh, I like crocheting as well. Make blankets for the girls.
Yeah, we've got really lovely scarves, good for beginners, so maybe you should watch the next hour.
Right. So we're going to do right sides to right sides and match up our underarm seam first.
Yeah. And you're sewing it to the outside of the dress.
Because what we're going to do is sew it, then we're going to fold it in, and then that becomes the inner facing.
And gets top stitched down?
Yes, and then we top stitch it.
So none of this gets seen. This is all inside.
Yes.
It's not like a binding where you see half and half. It all
No,
goes on the inside.
all goes on the inside.
Yeah.
And just folds in. And again, this is a nice place to put some finishing touches with some top stitching on.
Okay, it's a good question from Jojo.
Yep.
John, I need some advice, please. My top half falls within one pattern size range and my bottom half falls within the larger pattern size range. Which one do you think I should go for? Right.
So if you did a larger size, it is elasticated.
Yeah.
And you could take those pleats in more.
Okay, but then won't the bodice... Hang on. My top half's in one side and the bottom half's in the... Right, so basically this pattern goes to American 14
Yes.
and this one starts at a 16.
Yeah.
I'm presuming her top is in the 14 section and her bottom is in the 16 section.
Right.
On this case,
Yes.
I think I'd stay with the 14.
Right. Oh, because it's all elasticated.
Because it's elasticated
Yes.
and the skirt is very full.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that on a normal dress pattern because the pieces wouldn't then fit together.
Yep.
So I would say on this one, go with the top size that fits you because the skirt and the waist are going to be too big anyway because they're going to be elasticated in.
Yep.
So I think go for the smaller size because that's gathered in. That's not a rule of thumb. That's only on a dress like this because you're going to be bringing the skirt in to fit you anyway.
Yes. And you've got the tie belt as well.
Yeah.
To pull it in.
There you go, see? Right, Hannah's saying on this one, the small pattern, there's more people got it in their basket. So Jojo, if you're one of those people within your basket, you need to check out now before everyone else checks out. And we've got a quick question from Jessica. It says, hi John and Adele, could you do French seams for the viscose fabric dress? Thank you, Jess in Milton Keynes.
Yes, so you could, but just be very mindful that you always keep that 1.5 cm seam allowance.
Yes, yeah.
Because obviously then putting in that sleeve, and if you've taken too much, it's going to be even
too tight.
More,
yeah. Also, make sure you have the for the viscose. Make sure you have the sharpest, finest needle.
Yes.
Because if you think of French seams, you're doing twice as many. You're doing the seam, then you're folding over and you're doing another seam, and that means you're puncturing the fabric twice as much as you would do with a normal seam. So make sure when you start it, you've got a really sharp, fine needle for that one.
Yeah, you don't want
with
to...
cotton, you can sort of get away with I don't mean blunt, but not so much of a sharp needle. But I think with the viscose, it's really
you'd
important.
hate it as well for it to pucker.
And then it ladders. Then it ladders down the whole piece.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, Karen.
Okay, so there is my armhole facing in, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull it to the inside and give it a really, really nice press.
Yeah.
And then that actually finishes it. So I'm just going to then do a top stitch to hold that facing
You've got 5
in.
minutes. You're fine, yeah.
Oh, good.
Debbie says, John, what's your New Year's resolution? I don't do New Year's resolutions because you always break them, don't you? Sky will start going, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to do this. My New Year's resolution has been the same for years and years and years. Never be anywhere that you don't want to be. Your life's too short. Life's too short to be suffering away. So if you're not happy where you are, don't stay there.
And it's okay to say no.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, it took me years.
Oh.
It took me years to learn that.
Because sometimes we feel obliged to do things and we just say, oh, yes, okay, and keep the peace.
Yeah.
But actually, if you just say, no, actually, I don't want to.
No, I can't. Or,
but everyone will feel much better for it because then you're not going to be in a situation you don't feel comfortable in.
Well, also, you'll then, the amount of anxiety you create for yourself afterwards when you go home and you think, oh, we shouldn't have done that, we shouldn't have done that, we shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I agree completely.
It's absolutely fine to say
Could
no.
you make this dress in African wax cotton? Yes. But you'd have to, not pattern match, but you'd have to plan where the bits went. Because if you think you've got a pleat through your bust and just, it's the fake wraparound, isn't it? You just have to work out exactly. I'd wash the cotton first because it's going to be a bit too thick, I think, to begin with. But yeah, it would look beautiful, it'd be very dramatic.
Yeah, I've got a African wax print wrap dress.
Oh.
It's just wow. And what I did as well is I had the pattern going down one way, but then on the skirt going an opposite way. And because it just looks so dramatic.
Would
it's
that
just
be
like,
nice?
Yeah. That did look lovely. And I just need to wait for the sun to come back to wear it again.
I think more in the, Claire, more in the version that Adele's doing now rather than the long sleeved version. I think it might be too much in the long sleeved version.
Yes.
What's that? Sorry, Hannah, what'd you say? You disagreed? Oh, she agreed. Oh, it was a noise she made, not a word. Right, Lorraine says, I learned to say no when people say, can you alter curtains? Or anything with alter in, I say no.
Yeah. Or mending.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, when I worked in theatre, the amount of people who's coming and say, oh, I bought these new jeans on, you couldn't just turn these jeans, or the zip's gone in my jeans, you're like, you know, and then they just expect it to be done for nothing.
Do you know what you should say? I'll teach you how to do it yourself.
Well, no, I put a price list on my on the costume, on the wardrobe door. It wasn't money, I never charged money.
No.
But in those days, I used to smoke, so it'd be like 1 zip, 40 fags, you know. Hemming of jeans, 1 packet of fags, one bottle of wine and things like that.
Yeah.
And that soon taught people because they think, oh, they can sew, they can do that for us. They don't realise how long it takes to do all those little jobs.
Yeah, there we are. There's the armhole facing. If I had a ham, it would be better to get on that bit there. Let me just try again.
This is where you need a ham or a sleeve roll, isn't it?
Yeah, so that, because obviously it's a curve, and here I'm ironing on the flat, so it sort of folds a little.
Where are you from? You're not Leicester born and bred, are you?
Yeah.
Because you got a bit of a Liverpudlian twang.
I went to university in Liverpool.
Oh, that'd be why.
Yeah.
That'd be why.
When I used to go up, and my husband, well, he was my boyfriend at the time, used to come and visit, we'd be in the bars and he'd be like, what are they saying? And I'd have to translate. Although saying that, when I worked in Liverpool, they all said I sound like a Londoner.
Oh, right, okay. No, I just, every now and then today, I've thought,
really?
that's a bit... But then when Brookside first started, I was living in London, right? And all my friends kept saying to me, don't really talk like that, do they? They just, you know, the strong Scouse accent. People are like, they don't really do that, do they?
Yeah, I worked in McDonald's in the centre of Liverpool, and you just had to learn it.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have a clue what was going on.
No,
You're
exactly.
shouting
But I
around.
think it's the same everywhere. When I came to Birmingham the first time and heard a very strong Birmingham or a black country accent, to be like, oh, but
Yeah.
then I think
Oh,
it's
I
amazing.
didn't
I love
realise
it.
I still got my twang, but yeah, Leicestershire, born and bred.
Only because I'm from Chester, and I was born in Birkenhead, so that's my home accent, as it were. Anyway, sorry. So what are you doing?
Right, I'm just going to pin this collar just so that you get the effect of what it looks like, so it sits down so that we can all see.
Brilliant.
But there we have. I just need to tidy that up.
Yeah.
But there we've got the bodice. Let's move this out of the way. But the bodice is done. Like that. That's it.
So very quickly, there's no fastenings on it then?
No fastenings.
So there's the big skirt, because there's a lot of fabric in the skirt.
Yep.
Elasticated waist, and then a tie belt that goes around it.
Yes.
Perfect.
So it's really nice and comfortable that you can untie it if you felt a little bit bloated. But yes.
Thank you. Right, when are you in next, you know?
The 23rd of January, I think.
Oh, well, round there anyway.
I think round there.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank
It's
you
been
for
lovely. Have a
having me.
brilliant new year with
You
your
too.
Thank you for having me. How polite is that? You're more than welcome. And hope you and the family have a really happy new year.
Yes.
Right, so what can I tell you? I think nearly everything's sold. Right, the larger size version of the pattern is here. Oh, and that's got UK sizes on the graphics now, look. So, yeah, UK 24 to 28. There you go. $9.99. The bundle we were working with was sold out, but we've still got the fabric by the ½ metre. So there's the fabric by the ½ metre. Look at the pattern on the website for the amount you might need. Oh, there's only 10 metres this left, though. There's only 10 metres left, so please be careful. That'd be 2 of you then, because it was a 5 metre. Oh, actually, no, take that back, because if you're going to make the one that Adele's just made, you don't need as much fabric, so check the back of the packet. Okay? My roses, the bundle is sold out, is it? Oh, there's one bundle left. You put the bundle in there, £50.99. But if you haven't used your code yet, use your Save John code, and you'll get that for, it's gone, for $40.99. Right, okay? Then all by the ½ metre. Again, if you're making this version, you don't need anywhere near as much as the bundle, so you just buy the amount you need by the ½ metre. $3.99. Lots of that in baskets as well. This one here, this one's £99, I think, this bundle, isn't it? We haven't got this by the ½ metre, just by the bundle. 6.5 metres, you need £99.99. Again, use the code if you haven't used it already. You get that for $89.99. Got the tangerine. It's not called tangerine, it's called coral. Frighten the fish, wouldn't it, if it was that colour? $89.99 for your 6.5 metres of that one. Remember, use the code. It's basically, just if you're still midnight tonight, Save John, you'll spend £40 or over and you get £10 off. So if you've got lots of little things in your basket, don't check out until it goes up to £40. Use the code Save John up till midnight tonight. Can't be used on split pay, but can be used on sewing machine. Can't be used in conjunction with anything else. And it runs out at 1 minute to midnight tonight. Tomorrow's menu is here. So we've got tomorrow, Libs Elliott Stealth Fabrics. Oh, they sound nice. Pet a Bed with Alison Marion, if she can get in through the snow. 10 o'clock, Quilt As You Go. 11 o'clock, Kitchen Cozies with Alison Marion. And then at 12 o'clock, Workroom Gadgets. Is it Vix tomorrow? What day is it? It's Vix tomorrow. Right, now, Yarn Lane. Yarn Lane is up next. If you're watching on your television, you don't need to do anything whatsoever. If you're watching on the website, on YouTube, or on Facebook, you now need to go and find the Yarn Lane TV, YouTube, Facebook, or website. It's our sister channel. It's all about knitting and crochet. Today we're doing crochet with Sam Burrido. In fact, and there's really, really good projects for beginners. Now, the code still works, so if you've got £37 worth of stuff in your basket, you then want to buy something from Yarn Lane, that will take you over the £40. That will still work because it comes from the same warehouse. So if you already bought something from Sewing Street, it's the same P&P because it comes from the same warehouse. So if you're now going to come over with us to Yarn Lane and buy buy something from Yarn Lane, if you've already bought something from Sewing Street, you don't pay any more P&P. It's still the same P&P, £3.95. And the code will work over on Yarn Lane as well. So anything on the web. So if you haven't already bought something, go to the website, look at the wadding, look at the rulers, look at all the tools. If you spend over £40, you can only use it once. Put the code in, save John, you'll get £10 off. Right. Okay, yeah, scarves or hats, like I said in the menu. It's scarves or hats coming up with Samborido in Yarn Lane straight after. Are we ready to go? Straight after this break.